I'm Omma, and these are some of the craziest predator catch interactions and reactions
Ain't no way to calm down!
that I've had with real convicted predators in this last year. Starting with the gentleman who's not so gentle.
What's going on, y'all? We're back out here in Euless, Texas for probably one of the sickest men I've come across probably all year. Don't even have a name for him, but this is our fella we got coming today. He is coming for a year-old girl on YouTube. That's called a cupcake since we have to censor it there. If you want the uncensored, we put it all on ommaofficial.locals.com. But this guy calls himself a gentleman here. That's his username on Discord. But a gentleman he is not, because he is coming to violate what he thinks is a year-old girl for and more. So he met our Decoy a few days ago on a chat app online, and very quickly, see the first message he sent: tomorrow morning, I'm coming to Capo. Can I see your pic? Nah. I have a pickup early morning. And then right from his pickup, he leads into, if you're interested for a quick meet and fun, we can plan. And then pretty much very quickly thereon, got into this talk. He has said he wants to eat this girl out, suck on her breast. He's really looking forward to loving on her. He seems like a very sensual guy. Looks like he will not only be bringing himself and condoms, but he was so courteous as to stop and get a cheese pizza for this girl. So we're gonna get in position. Got our lovely security here. Our Decoy is en route. We're all gonna be in position in the back rooms as usual, and let's catch this creep.
Oh my gosh, you scared me. I'm so sorry. I'm like standing here waiting for you. How are you? You can leave it over here on the glass table, actually. Yeah, because I have the TV on for us. What's in those bags? Can I see?
The one which we have to use.
Oh, okay. We can just keep it with the pizza. Hi, how are you? You can just sit down.
Yeah.
How was your day?
Excellent.
Good.
I'm a good programmer now.
Well, thank you for being so patient with my situation that had going on.
Maybe work with you also, and I'm interested to meet you.
Oh, good. Do you like Squid Games? I love.
Okay.
Oh, this is not Squid Games. My sweater. This is my new sweater I just got.
Yeah, this is nice.
Yeah, it has Squid Games on it. Have you seen Squid Games?
Yep.
Yeah? Do you like it?
Yeah.
Yeah? Do you like season 1 or
It's
season
South
2
Korean,
better?
right?
Yeah.
I have seen that. I have seen some more as well. I will watch a lot of. I watched. What do you call it?
Anime?
No, strange things also.
What's that about?
It's about a kind of a mysterious animal that can having powers to disappear the people, and it will keep some
What?
eggs and all.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That sounds really
It's
good. Is it on
really
Netflix?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
It's
Okay.
very
I'll have to.
Can you take off my shoes, okay?
Yeah, no, totally. You can leave them by the door. Yeah, no problem.
So where your mom works?
Where does my mom work? She does like intern stuff right now.
We're about to confront this creep, but there's still one thing I haven't mentioned that this creep doesn't know we know. Discord user Gentleman was a very busy boy, as we know exactly where he planned to go from this house. Back to another 15-year-old's house. The two met on a chat site online where they exchanged brief chat messages. Hey there. Hi, what about you? Hope you don't mind a married man. I'm 37 years old. Here's my Discord. Add me. So we did. Tomorrow morning I am coming to your city if you are interested for quick meet and fun. Sure, lol. I am a nice Asian guy. Will that be fine? You don't even look 30 to be honest. Are you a virgin? We can finish in 30 minutes or so. I can come over at 6:30 tomorrow. I am to be honest. Is that okay? And I could do this weekend. I will care for you now. You can meet me happily, and you will go back home happily. And once I reveal to him what I know, it becomes clear that he will not be going home happily. Will it be in the car or at home? If there's cameras inside, I won't come inside home. Yeah, it's safe to come over, just when my mom's at work. How about your neighbors? We don't know our neighbors at all. I will stay for a couple hours and leave. And one more thing.
We're gonna have a conversation. I'll tell you who I am. How about you take a seat on the couch, and we're gonna have a little conversation. We're not police, but We do have to figure out what's going on here, okay? Did you see for me, boss? Well, what are you sorry for? I'm asking you some questions, man. I don't really know a whole ton of what's going on, so.
So sorry for this.
For what? What are you here for, man?
Yeah, I will go.
I'm asking who you're here for and why are you here?
Just came to meet her. That's it.
Who is her?
Just
Huh?
please.
Hey, I think it's best if you take a seat, okay?
No, I'm a little shivering now.
Well, hey, it's okay. We're not gonna hurt you. We're not gonna do anything that you don't want to be done to you. We just want to figure out the deal of what brings you in this house and how you met her. You know what I'm saying? It's like how did you meet her?
Hey, please don't record.
Hey, do not touch the camera. You can't touch the cameras, man. Hey, do not touch the cameras.
Sit. I have a family wedding. I know. That's fine.
We need you to sit. Please do not touch the cameras, all right?
2 kids are there.
That's right. Gentleman has a wife and 2 children. And one more thing. I have 2 small kids to take care of, so we have to run the show pretty carefully. What's that mean? We shouldn't get caught. Very, very important. It's not safe to call someone to your home, but you got a nice guy. How big are your breasts?
Okay, I understand. At this point, that's what's best for you. If you say you have a family, what's best for your family is if you have this conversation. Because if you leave and you don't have this conversation, it will be a lot worse, I promise. Hey, do not touch the camera, dude.
I beg you, please. I have a very small kids.
Okay, but we'll hear you out then. But we need you to take a seat to do that. And you keep pacing towards the cameras. I can't have you touching the cameras. You're watching? Not subscribed? You're fucking making me lose my hair. You're making me lose my goddamn hair, okay? If you're gonna watch, at least go subscribe right now. Make sure you're subscribed. Thank you. Who are you here to meet and where did you meet them?
Just came here to just talk to her only.
You just came here to talk to her only. Okay, that's fine, man. There's nothing wrong with talking, is there?
Yeah.
There's nothing illegal about that. There's nothing wrong with that. That's okay.
Yeah.
That's why we wanted to sit down and have a conversation. So you guys were just gonna talk. All right, that's great. How old did she tell you she was? Or how old did you believe her to
She
be?
was 18. She was only.
Okay, she was 18?
No.
Did she ever say anything different or no? Did she ever say anything different about her age or
No.
no? So you just came here to talk with her under the belief she was 18?
Yes.
Okay, there's nothing wrong with that. So where did you meet her exactly?
We are in this guy.
In Discord? So you met her in Discord? Okay. What did you guys talk about in Discord, if I can ask?
Yeah, we will talk. We will.
Yeah, I get your talk, but what do you guys talk about? Like, what was the conversation generally?
But why? Why? When she's 17 years.
If she's 18, I'm just asking what you talked about. It doesn't matter what you talked
When
about with an
she's
18-year-old.
Then why this conversation?
Why what?
When she's 18 years old,
Uh-huh.
then why this conversation?
We're going to get to that, okay? I want to hear what you have to say first. So what were you guys talking about in Discord?
Just to meet.
Just to meet, you didn't ask her favorite color, no side conversation, you only discussed meeting. And there was nothing planned at this meetup, you were just going to meet and talk and get to know her?
No.
No? You were not going to meet and talk and get to know her? What were you going to do?
Just meet her. I came here.
Oh, so you were just going to meet her. Okay. Is your Discord account gentle_min?
Yes.
Yes, that's your Discord account? Okay. So you didn't meet her on Discord by the looks of it. Did you meet her on a website called B?
Yeah.
You use a website called B? Okay. Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. You tell her you're from Plano and that you're hanging out. But dude, here's kind of the problem that I have is this particular screenshot right here is she says F, what about you? And then you say, not sure, you like a married man. Does that look like 18 to you? Because that looks to me like a 1-4, years old.
I haven't seen that actually.
You haven't seen that?
Yeah.
Well, I have it all here. Where did you say 18 about? So here's the start of your conversation.
So if anything come money, I can give you. And I can give you.
No, we don't money. We're just trying to figure out. Here's the thing.
Please, I have very small kids.
Hey, look at me. Look at me and talk to me. It's me and you, all right? They're just here for my safety.
It is my fault. I'm
okay.
feeling that it's my fault. I want to come over here. I came and I'm accepting this fault.
Okay, and I appreciate that. So you didn't know she was actually.
Yes.
Okay, that's interesting. Did that just like slip your mind, or how exactly did we?
No, I thought she is 18. I see in our discussion also. Not came in a Discord.
So why are we so worried about cameras and her mom? You're worried about cameras and her mom. Here you even ask, how about your neighbors? If there are cams, I won't come inside home. Why are you worried about coming inside a home with cameras and being seen by neighbors if you're meeting up with an 18-year-old?
I don't know that.
I don't know that either. That's why I'm asking you.
Even though somebody has to ask, that is a private thing, right?
What's a private thing?
So even the private thing, right? So nobody should see it.
Going to someone's house is a private thing?
Yep.
I don't think it's a private thing. I think it's a private thing if they're a child and you can't get caught.
Why should I go with child and all?
So do you not go to any buildings that have cameras in them? Because all buildings have cameras.
then I won't go.
Huh?
I won't go.
You won't go to any building that has cameras. Mod's Pizza has cameras. You were just there.
If something is there, I will go.
They had Mod's Pizza has cameras, and you went there.
I tell you that please settle this and I will just go. And if you have some kind of help with that, I'll go. Please.
Oh, here it says you're asking about sucking her boobs. I'm not trying to get caught. That's very important. Why is it so important to not get caught with an 18-year-old?
Mm-hmm.
You say right here, we shouldn't get caught. That's very, very important. Why is it very, very important to not get caught with a 14-year-old?
So I don't want.
Or an 18-year-old?
Huh?
You don't want to get caught with an adult?
Yes.
You have a wife, right?
Yeah.
How did you meet your wife? Did you not want to get caught meeting her? How did that work, if I can ask?
No, you just let me know. Just close this actually. I want to go.
I just have some questions for you, man. Because it doesn't really make sense to me. You're telling me you thought this was an 18-year-old, but in the chat logs it says she's and you're saying we can't get caught, it's very important.
I haven't seen that properly. It is 18-year-old. I thought, okay, then it's a not. But in the Discord, I have never seen that. She's having a.
Oh, I just drank out of that, but if you want to drink out of it too, go ahead.
Just leave me, I will go home.
Just leave you, go home?
Very, very small kids. My family will go home. I have very, very small kids. No, I don't want them to get angry because of my fault and all. I even. Please I understand.
Well, here's the thing. I just don't believe you, man. She's told you, I think twice that she was and you just didn't acknowledge it.
I haven't seen that actually.
You haven't seen it?
Yeah.
You want to see it again? You drive? No. What about you? You responded to what about you because you gave your age. You responded to what about you, so you had to have seen the F. How did you see the what about you but not F?
No, I haven't seen this. I'm still telling you.
You haven't seen
I'm
this.
just I'm having a set as well.
And then when you ask what's her ID, it's Diamond. And that's the conversation you had on Discord. Yep, this is the Discord account she gave you. Discord, what's your ID? And then what's up here? F. So how did you read what about you? And how did you read maybe? And how did you read I got Discord and Instagram? And how did you read it's Diamond, but you didn't read F? Can you be honest with me, man? Because I think you did read it.
No, I haven't.
You haven't.
I'm telling you, it's a night and it's closed and all.
Right.
I'm seeing it properly. I thought she's 18 only. I don't want her to get caught. I thought that she's 18 only. That's my problem.
So if she's 18, why are you worried about her mom and dad catching her?
Huh?
Why were you worried about her mom and dad coming home and
So
catching her if she is 18?
Private thing, right? Private thing. I don't want to get caught. I'm meeting someone. If I meet someone else, I'm not going to get caught.
The 18-year-olds do freshman high school a lot because she told you she's still in high school and does online school. These conversations are a lot more than you told me. You said you guys were just talking about meeting, but here you're asking her for pics.
She's 18-year-old, right? Actually.
Huh?
18-year-old.
Yeah, but she told you she was. Is that correct?
No, it's 18 actually.
No, but it's well, I already showed you. You already know the deal.
I'm telling you, I promise that I missed it out. I was not sure that she was 18. I have to believe me actually.
So you said you were talking about meeting. Why are you asking for pics? Guessing her bra size, saying she deserves loads of loves. That's not just talking about meeting.
It's okay then if she's 18, right?
Yes, but you told me you didn't talk about anything other than meeting.
She can shut me off. Okay, don't talk like that. I'll stop it, right?
But you told me you were just talking about meeting.
If she responding, then I can talk, right?
If you do online school, it's hard to have friends. Curious why you opted for online school. So here's what I was looking for, where you acknowledge that she is still doing school. So she's told you she's in school, and you acknowledge she's in school. You want her to be secretive. You want her to hide it. You want to make sure there's no cameras.
I'm absolutely no idea that she's at all. I was just.
So what online school did you think she was doing?
I don't know that. When she's doing it, I don't know that. Here, I'm not sure about online schools and all here.
I mean, what am I to make of this? Because to me, it looks like you're here to solicit sex from a 13 or 14-year-old child. And
No. That's the wrong action. I don't accept this.
Did you happen to bring condoms with you today? Be honest with me. Do you have condoms on you?
Huh?
Condoms. Do you have condoms on you?
No.
No? Do you have condoms in your car?
Yes.
Oh, they're not even in your car. You brought them in. You just told me you didn't have condoms on you, dude. You just told me you didn't have condoms.
Please,
No.
If she's 18, it's
Her
okay.
pleasure.
If she's having 18, that's fine, right?
But she's not 18. She told you she was 14. That's
No,
not
she's
fine.
18.
She's not even 18. You don't know how old she really is even. And you know why you didn't ask? Because she already told you she was 14. You didn't ask her age once in this conversation.
She's 18.
Where did she tell you she was 18? Where? So you have to think about it because it didn't happen. It never happened. You're sitting there thinking about it because it didn't happen.
No,
You're thinking of a lie.
I was thinking that she's 18.
Where did she tell you she was 18?
I thought it was she's 18. When she's also talking about she's 18. Okay,
She did not tell you she was 18, did she?
I think she's 18, yes.
Show me where she said she was 18 at all. Give me any semblance where she told you she was an adult and not a child. Here, is this the first girl you've been trying to meet up with off of any of these sites?
Yes. This is the worst thing I'm doing.
Who is Soph? Who is Soph? Yes, who is Soph?
Oh, so I don't know that.
You don't know
she,
that?
She's also added me yesterday. Yes,
She also added you yesterday. Okay. And how old is Soph?
I don't know. I forgot that for myself.
You don't know? How old did Soph tell him? This would be your profile here, right? Gentleman? Because here it looks like you're having a conversation with not only one, but two children. And it actually seems to me like you planned to go from here to meet Soph here, which was also one of our decoys.
No, I'm not sure about that actually.
You're not sure about that actually?
Responded as well.
I'm sorry, what was that?
She's not even responded as well.
Well, to me, it looks like you tried to plan the meetup here. And you're even saying it here, your parents are not accepting it? Are you the only child? So you're talking about this other girl being a child and this other girl having to hide things from her parents, who also told you she's So it's not even just one kid you're talking to two by the looks of it. And you just told me this was the first and only girl you've tried to meet up with or talk to. And you lied again. You told me the condoms were in your car. You told me this is the first and only girl you tried to talk to. And you're talking to another girl now and the condoms are right here.
Let's close this actually. I don't want to talk more about this.
Well, I do want to talk more because I have some more questions for you because I feel you're lying to me. How about we be a little more truthful and transparent and I can be a lot kinder and you can have an honest conversation with me about why you're here and what the plan was. Because I don't, look, you got young kids, you're a mathematician. I don't think you're a bad guy, but
I'm not at all bad guy.
I don't think you're a bad guy.
I'm not at all bad guy.
I know. I just think you're lying because you're scared. And look, it's okay to lie and be scared. I understand you're scared for your family, but we're not here to ruin any of that for you. No, hey, listen to what I'm having to say.
My family, my kids, please leave me, buddies.
So look, man. Hey, if you're honest with me, you won't get in any trouble. But the thing is, when I know you're lying, it makes it hard for me to want to give you the benefit of the doubt. So I'm going to ask you one more time. Can you please be honest with me? Because I know the answer. Did you know she was
No.
No, you did not.
Yeah.
Then can you provide to me where she told you she was 18? Because it's not in here.
No, I thought, she's told that, people should not log in more than 40 minutes and all, right?
So you respond to what about you with your own age?
Please don't do that actually. This was in the middle of the night and all. Lights also turned on. Even I'm having a sight over there. Okay, I thought she's 18. Then I was talking to her.
And how do you see this and not this? Explain that to me. How did you read what about you without reading F?
Please leave me. I'm telling you, please leave me. I have small people that how to.
Hey, we're not going to hurt you. We're not going to get you in trouble. But we need to figure out what was going on with this girl.
I did a mistake. I should not do this.
Okay. I got another question for you, all right? Because the reason you're still here is just because I have a lot of questions about things you said that really just aren't quite adding up. Why would you tell me that the condoms were in the car when they're right here? Like that's why I think you're lying. This is a really stupid lie. Can we admit that?
I'm literally shivering and I'm a skateboarder.
I understand, but
please,
so did you
help me, buddy. Focus on it.
did you lie? Be honest with me. Did you lie out of fear? Because you said the condoms were in the car and they're not. So you did lie. We know that. I just want to know why you lied. Okay? I just want some honesty.
I have a job, my family is there, but please try to understand my situation.
I understand your situation, and
even he's 18 years old also. I don't want this.
So why did you lie to me about where the condoms were? Why would you lie about that? I can't give you the benefit of the doubt when you're sitting here lying, man.
I'm trying.
I know you're trying, but you're not trying that hard because you're lying about where the condoms are.
I'm scared. I'm lying.
You lied because you're scared?
Yeah.
Hey. That's all right, man. That's what I've been saying this whole time. So why'd you lie about Soph? If you also thought she was 18, you said you weren't talking to any of the girls. Why'd you lie about this girl? Because now that's two girls you're talking to.
Just let me know that how can we close this cycle. I have to go home, buddy.
You can stop lying to me, and that's how we can close this out. So what was going to happen with this Soph girl?
I don't know her actually.
You don't know her? So why'd you ask to come in the middle of the night? Do you ask lots of girls you don't know if you could come into their house in the middle of the night when their parents are gone? So why are you so comfortable to do it to these two girls? Because you were very comfortable to come over here and meet. You didn't even want to video chat. You didn't want to call. You were, I'll come on over. Here it even looks like you know the girls young. If you don't go to the lake with your mom,
Small babies, buddy. I haven't done it.
how would you convince them to stay home? And then you go, are you homeschooled? You literally ask this girl, are you homeschooled? So you know she's a child.
Here it is everything online, right? You can do everything online.
Do you know any college girls that are homeschooled? No, you don't say homeschool for someone in college. So you just keep texting girls that happen to be children, but you just happen to miss they're 18? Do you think that's what's going on?
No, it's not like that.
So what is it?
I have just, I just tried something which is not good for me. I'm telling you.
You just tried something that's not good for you? Well, 18-year-olds aren't good for any 37-year-old man.
That's true. Actually, this is actually I should not come. I should not believe this and all. And last time, I was having some doubts or till this is not going to not a good thing for me. I'm doing and all, but I have took a step which is very bad step. I totally agree with that. I'm telling that no, I should not do this.
If none of us gentlemen were in this home today, and that young girl was, what would have happened tonight?
Nothing will happen.
Nothing will happen. Yeah, if nothing's gonna happen, why are we? My friend said here, are you a balloon animal blower? Is that what these are for? Because I can only think of one thing I would do with a condom.
Please leave me, buddies. I have very small kids at all.
You're not answering my question.
I will never do this again.
I hope you don't. I hope you're being truthful.
This is not the thing that I have to do.
This is not a good thing to do, I agree.
Absolutely not a bad guy. I'm sure about that. So.
Well, I'm starting to think you are a bad guy because you're not being honest with me. What are these condoms in here for, man? You keep lying, there's another girl, and now you're here with condoms and a pizza. And now you're gonna have a conversation with the police. By the way, you are a bad guy. Your children are gonna see this. Your wife's gonna see this. Your whole family's gonna see this. You're a pedophile piece of shit. And your life's.
Hi, how are you? Just have a seat.
Oh my God, this is going to
Have
be
a seat,
police.
please.
Huh?
Have a seat.
This is my mistake. I'm really sorry for this actually.
Okay, you got some ID on you, man?
Huh?
You got some ID on you?
No.
You don't have any ID? You don't have an ID on
I
you?
should not do this. Please leave me. Huh?
Hey, sit down. Sit down. I'm talking to you. Sit down.
My family.
Hey, talk to her.
Sit down.
Oh my God.
Where's your ID?
I should not do this. Please.
Where is your ID?
In the car.
Stay sitting. I'm not going to tell you again.
In the
Stop
car.
moving.
In the car.
Okay. Is it out of Texas? Is your ID out of the state of Texas?
No. Here. It is here.
So it's out of Texas.
Out of Texas.
Do you have a Texas driver's license?
Yes.
I don't got anything yet.
So he met with a girl that he.
Now, unfortunately, due to certain amateurs who have worked within the city as well, Euless Police Department changed their policy in regards to arresting on the scene. However, I've picked the case up and I'm confident that this quote-unquote gentleman will be charged just as Fawaz was earlier this year within the same county. But don't just take my word for it. Let's see how that catch actually went. This 26-year-old man is named Fawaz Sheath, and he thinks he's about to get lucky with the girl way younger than him. What he doesn't know is that me and my team will be hiding right next to him to get it all on camera. Myself and the team traveled down to Euless, Texas to catch predators that wanted to meet this girl, a 21-year-old woman posing as a 14-year-old. Today's suspect, Fawaz Sheath. Fawaz reached out to our Decoy profile on Instagram, a profile resembling that of a middle school child, and began chatting her up, with the goal to meet up with her. Hey, hi there. Saw your story, you're cute. Thanks, but how old are you? You look older. I'm 26, how about you? Oh, I'm 14. That's fine, I don't mind if you don't. Are you on break from school? We should link before you go back. Sure. Do you send? Maybe after we've met. Can I at least get something enclosed then? We sent a picture to satiate his needs, and he then asked for her phone number. We can't FaceTime here on Instagram? You're down to but not give me your number? I never even said I was down for that. Oh well, when you say you're down for whatever, I just assume. Haven't you before? No, I'm a virgin. I'm 14. I'm not doing all that. I mean, I'm down to teach you. What's your address? The two also had a 20-minute long phone call and lots more phone conversation that are all a bit too much for YouTube. So if you want to directly help fund these operations and view these chat logs and phone call conversations that I can't show here on YouTube, you can do so for only $3 a month over on ommaofficial.locals.com. With Fawaz on his way to our sting house, our plan was in motion. Amber was to let Fawaz into the sting house through the front door and into the living room, with myself and the team hiding just one wall over in the surrounding bedrooms. With the authorities on standby, our decoy and the predator will have a short conversation, after which I'll reveal myself while my team notifies the authorities. Ideally, the police will have already arrived while I'm having my conversation with the predator, but this time, things did not go to plan.
Hi.
You want it?
I do. Yeah.
Thankfully.
You're so tall in person. Oh wait.
How tall are you?
Guess my height.
Like 5'1", 5'2".
There you go. 5'2". What's the attitude?
I gotta take my shoes off, right?
Yeah, I prefer that. You can sit down. I'll grab you a water.
Thank you, thank you. Oh God. I've never been to this side
Really?
of the city. I've only been up in the north.
Why is that?
Well, because I just moved here like 3 months ago.
Oh, you're so new here.
Yeah, like I moved here like 3 months ago from LA. I fucking love it.
Really? You want to go back? Oh.
I mean, we still have our houses there, so I mean, we still like go back to visit, but just because like once you like move somewhere, at least for like the first few months, like
It's a rough period, I'm sure.
yeah, and I was kind of like depressed at first. I was like, oh, but I mean, like we knew people out here and like we have family out here, so I mean, like it worked out pretty well for us. But my parents just want to retire here because like most of our business is here too. So I mean,
What's the business that they have?
our family does like food franchising, so like Popeyes, Jack in the Box, Little Caesars, Qdoba, Ice Nine.
So they're like the person on top of people that like there's management and then there's people that work under management.
Yeah, so like you like are a franchisee for like the corporate, and they like pretty much essentially allow you to like so like
I maybe no raise and have more guys. When you're hearing this, bro, no wants to hear about this.
so I mean it's pretty cool, it's chill, it's life.
Dope.
But I mean it's free food too, so I mean
Oh yeah, so that makes sense why you get to eat out every single day.
well, I don't eat there though. Wait, are you still watching Spoonie? Sorry.
Yeah, this is the second episode. I'm pretty sure. Yes, this is still the first season.
I think I watched the first season like it's been years now. I watched it, but it's been a really long time since I watched it.
No, I binge watched it all just recently.
I've heard mixed reviews from season 2 though.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I watched a YouTube video of like spoilers because I wanted to understand more about the first season going into the second season, and it had spoilers in it. So that's kind of like my reason.
I don't even remember the end of season 1, not gonna lie. I think they were in the hospital with the old dude who like invented the Squid Game.
Not only is he a predator, but he's really what's wrong with him.
But I don't remember, like I remember he was at the hospital talking to the old dude, right? And I remember they said something, and I just like don't remember that.
Well, he was basically like, you saw that, didn't you? And then he turned around, the old guy was taking his last breath and died and refused to see it. So that proved even more to his point that there's good in the world, and there's good people, and there's people out there that want to help you. And there's not just...
You're not gonna spoil it, right? When
No.
he goes back in the games?
No.
You wanna watch season 2?
Did I say it? Did I say any of that? I didn't.
No.
I kept things very, very vanilla.
Do you have a blanket?
I don't out here. I might in my sister's room.
Waz, is it?
Oh shit.
Oh shit, what are we doing here, man? Are we doing your boss?
Oh, what happened?
What do you think Sabish and Zahir are gonna think about while you're here, boss? Because I think if we're not gonna have a conversation, they might need to see. Hold it. You're gonna teach this year old how to stop, how to have. Alright, studies played. You're gonna have some visitors soon, boss. Yeah, dude, y'all gotta be weary of that. That's why.
Oh yeah, no, it was
I
Gucci.
ain't gonna lie, I almost magged him that much. Like if he would have tapped one of y'all, he'd have tapped God on the shoulder tonight.
I was waiting for when I saw the lights, I got out the way.
Yeah, I knew he was gonna run from the second. The way he was moving, I could just tell he was a runner. Well, boys, that was a hare. Almost ran over two of my. That's like, that's a crime, right?
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
a whole other crime.
Yeah.
He just tried to kill two people.
Yeah.
And he would have took y'all and the cameras out, I'm sure,
Facts. Just to get away.
just to get away. All right, well, we got his plates. We got the climb. I guess we'll call non-emergency. Let them know what's going on here. Get an officer out here, make the report. Give him the flash drive. Give him the video of you guys nearly getting fucking taken out. Cameraman's Instagrams are gonna be in the bio. Go support them. They nearly both just died for this shit. So, yeah, that was the hair. Fuck that guy. You guys good?
Of course.
Y'all boys good? That boy peed his pants when he came out. I guess we'll just make the call and go from there.
How's it going, sir?
Oh,
officer. It's Kellen, also officer in Bill's Police Department.
How's it going, man?
Good, how are you guys?
Good. So, basically, the gist of what's going on here is we had a man come over here to meet with a girl. We had it on a flash drive. We can handle it with you guys. They had, he wanted to teach her how to have.
So how does this whole operation run? Is this like a rental house and then?
Yep, this is Airbnb. And then we come out here, whoever hits, we have a Decoy Instagram account that looks like a child, looks like a year old, and whenever men basically try to solicit from what they think is her, we shell out here.
So essentially where you guys were at, I was by your right tail light, he was by the left tail light. Essentially, we were in the street behind this pier.
Well, I appreciate it. Any other questions going forward? All right, then, so I may be seeing you guys tonight. All right. Appreciate you guys.
Appreciate you, man.
He's here too.
I like what you guys do, so respect.
I like what you do as well, so.
Be safe, guys.
Thank you, we will. Well, boys, that was Fawaz and a cool cop. If you ever got a predator trying to come at you, come out to U-List because they actually seem to care. Unfortunately for Fawaz, after Elvis got away, we made sure to patch the walk out and get away free method. And after nearly running down my cameraman and security, police went and found Fawaz at his own house and arrested him for online solicitation of a minor.
Did it hit anyone?
Marcus, did he brush you at all?
Yeah, he kind of beat like a brush.
Did it hurt?
Yes.
Yes. My wrist, because the car had it,
But you don't need medical attention immediately, right?
No.
But it caused pain.
Type shit.
While there are so many creeps who prey on young girls, the ones who go for young boys often go unnoticed. So for this catch, I decided to decoy myself to see how far a creep will go, and they went far.
Well, this guy wants to call. If you want to get a call first.
All right, quiet on set.
Oh wow.
That is scary.
Hey, what's up? Oh, you are real.
I'm good, bro.
Huh?
I said I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I thought you were ditching me for your meeting friends.
Well, we were doing a dinner, and the dinner finished now. So I was like, well, let me hit you up and see what you're doing.
I mean, I still have my place for a few hours, so.
You what?
I still have my place for a few hours, so. I thought you were just bullshitting me, because 99% of the time I tell someone my age, they're just like, oh yeah, I'll hang with you, and then they just get all weird and go, so I thought that's what you were doing.
Oh no, I literally have work. No, dude, like I've gone to like places to hang with people, and then like I get there and then completely like block me or whatever and all the shit. I'm just like, what? And that's also like why I wanted to talk to you first too. Like,
Oh yeah, I'm real. I'm
Make
here,
sure.
and I'm not really going anywhere. I'll probably be nervous, but I could shower and stuff, and then give you my address.
yeah, give me your address. I can call the Uber now.
Okay, sounds good. I'll text you.
Sweet deal, dude.
Alrighty, that is Mr. Joe Slate.
Alas, Joe was en route, so after preparing accordingly to turn into a young boy and confirming Joe was on the way,
Just let me know when you're here and I'll open the door and let you know. Sounds good. I will talk to you soon. See you soon.
we set up to catch a creep.
He should be pulling up any second.
That might be it. Yeah.
Well, you're very attractive and I like your shoes. Thank you. That was a fake comment. I can't see chat. But I'm encouraging myself.
We have a car, black car, just park outside.
I think he's here. I think he's here. The car seems to be pulled up across the street.
The guy is out on the phone. Yeah, I think it's our guy. Yeah, he's coming.
Oh, yo, he's here. Joe's here.
He's looking for address. He's looking for the house. Yeah, that's 100% our guy. Ready to get his sucked.
Hey. What's up, man? I'm surprised you came. I thought you were gonna for real no show.
Well, I'm not gonna lie. The 15-year-old thing kind of
Freaked you out?
a little bit.
I mean, it freaks most people out. That's why I was like not expecting you to show up or anything, to be honest. Oh, you can take your shoes off if you want. I really thought you were just gonna I was gonna look and be blocked. I'm glad you didn't, but
I am too.
I'm not even skeptical. But I like your shirt. That's the same, the shoes that I have. I like them.
Yeah, I was I wasn't sure. But then you told me you weren't gonna be able to, and I'm busy tomorrow.
Well, it's just like my mom is, when she's working less and she's not gone, I don't really get I'm not home alone often.
Nah, I gotcha. That's why when you said that, I was like, I'm trying to see if I can make this work. See what time.
Well, I didn't want to interrupt your meeting or anything like that really, or whatever you were going on with. And
Yeah.
all
We're
that
having
kind of
a
stuff.
dinner thing, so I was just like, alright, fuck it.
Oh, so can I get you a water or anything?
Yeah.
Got you. You're the first dude I've actually legit met up with off anything.
For real?
Mm-hmm.
That's cool. Have you done anything with dudes?
I've kissed and made out with one, but not really a good time beyond that. I'm not super, well, I'm out at school, but my family doesn't really know, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
My friends know and stuff. Are you out or anything?
Kind of. I just do what I do. Are you cold?
Am I cold? It's cold in here, yeah. It's chilly. So my mom likes to keep it 63 when she's here. But she freaks out about the bill. So, what are you? Oh wow! I want to ask an adult a question.
What?
Have you seen the TikTok trend? So I'm just trying to calm my nerves.
What TikTok?
The gorilla one.
No.
Who would win in 100 men versus one gorilla?
No.
It's just the question of who would win.
Oh. I don't know. The gorilla?
You ever been to gorilla would?
Hey, how you doing? You're doing good, huh? What are you doing in this house, huh? What are you doing in this house?
Want to talk to us or the
Huh?
cops?
I got the shoes on. Let's go.
Excuse me, for what, huh? There is
Brother,
no
you
fucking
don't have
Uber.
an Uber. Where do you think you're going?
What, dude? What are you fucking doing in this house? Huh?
We know you're here
What?
for the
It's
reasons
too late.
you are.
Fucking too late to
We
cover
can
your
sit
fucking
down
face.
and have a conversation about it.
Your fucking bread.
You're the one making this more difficult for yourself, man. We can sit down and have a
Huh?
conversation about it, or you can run.
Leaving the crime scene? You came to a 15-year-old boy. No? What is it? What's happening? Please? Please what?
So look, man, where was that going? Because it looks to me like you were about a 15-year-old or have a 15-year-old to you. By the way, y'all, he did put my head on his.
So this is what you do on Friday nights? Yeah.
So what do you typically do? What was gonna happen tonight? Nothing?
Nothing?
You can't tell me nothing was gonna happen tonight because you put my hand on your so you can't tell me nothing was gonna happen because I know something was gonna happen. I was right there.
What are you fucking coward? Huh?
You didn't really hesitate about my age at all either when I told you. Like I might as well have told you I was 18 and you would have reacted the same way. The age of consent here is you're not from here? So you didn't know the age of consent here. Is that that's what I'm hearing? You didn't know what you were doing was wrong, but you immediately got up and ran out.
Well, with the people coming in with the cameras.
Well, yeah, because you're here to
Cameras is the problem, huh?
Why, when you walked in, you said you were nervous because of my age? Why would you be nervous if it wasn't wrong?
Usually, I don't go for younger dudes.
Usually you don't go for younger dudes?
Look at this, between his butt cheeks. I think he shit his pants. Child m***er! Child m***er! You wanna make a f***ing scene? I'm gonna make a f***ing scene for you, you little f***ing piece of shit. You wanna suck a d***? Society gonna suck you up and eat you up.
Look at here, man.
I'm not from California.
I understand that, I understand that. So you came in this house and you thought what was gonna happen?
I thought we were gonna jerk off.
You thought we were gonna jerk off?
Yeah.
And you knew that the believed age was 15?
I did.
You did. This is the first 15-year-old you've ever met up with to do those things?
When I was 20, I met up with a 15-year-old.
When you were 20, you met up with a 15-year-old?
I was 15 at that time.
You didn't know he was 15 at that time?
No.
Okay, and you're how old?
I'm 39.
You're 39?
Yeah.
Why'd you lie and say you're 30?
Because usually guys like younger dudes, not 39-year-olds.
Like you?
Well, I normally date 20-year-olds.
You normally date 20-years?
Yeah.
He told you that he's and you
I
said
understand.
you understand and you were okay with that.
I literally thought the age of consent was.
Well, then why are you hiding your face?
Because I don't want this.
Hold on. About
you knew it was
5-10
wrong.
minutes ago, you said you had no idea what the age of consent was because you're not from here. Now you're saying you thought it was.
What, in Jersey it's 15, if I'm not mistaken.
I'm pretty sure that's not correct.
Well, I'm pretty sure we're not in Jersey.
The first thing you said when you walked in the door was, I was nervous because of coming to a 15-year-old's house. You acknowledged it in your second sentence.
Because it's a younger dude and he lives with
And
his
it's
mom.
wrong.
Not
And
because
what if
it's
his mom
illegal?
comes in or something?
So you were more worried about the legality of it, not the fact that this is morally f***ed up. You don't care that he's a kid. You just care that you're getting in trouble. Is that correct?
He looks like he's 18. So
Yeah, but he's
because
not.
he didn't
And he
look
told
like
you
that.
he's not, and you knew that.
When I lost my virginity, I lost it when I was 13. I was dating.
So does that
guys
make it
were
okay
older.
for other teenagers to have to be
So because
preyed
you
upon?
No, that's what I was looking for.
To victimize other children
No, I
because
was
you were a
looking.
victim?
No, not because I was a victim. I didn't think I was doing anything wrong. I didn't think I was. He invited me over.
Okay.
No, you wanted to hang out. I never reached out first or never invited you over. You
Because
said
we're
we can
on
hang,
a-
and I said I could technically
we're on
host.
Grindr. To what end do you want this to go?
Well, it'd be nice if you stopped walking and acting like a muppet.
If a 39-year-old man showed up to check off your little brother when he's 15, how would you feel about that?
I mean, I'd be upset because, number one, I didn't think he was gay.
That's your first.
That's the only concern. What
Did
is
you
number
really
2?
just say that?
The guy
Oh
was
my
like,
God.
"Listen, this isn't appropriate. Like, you gotta go.
You gotta go. So you're just gonna say like, yeah, you know what? You suck my brother, so now you can go. Don't do that anymore, please.
A lot of teenagers in my high school dated.
Hold
older
on.
people.
So why is it wrong for your brother to do that with this older man, but it's not wrong
I'm
for
not
you to be
saying
the
it's
older
wrong.
man in
I
that
would be
scenario?
uncomfortable with it.
You would be uncomfortable with it.
Yeah, but he's gonna date my brother. Should have a conversation with me, with parents, or whatever.
But you don't have a problem with the fact that he'd be 39 and your brother would be a kid? I'm just asking.
I don't because I dated younger guys and older guys when I was younger.
You meet up with a lot of people? Because this meeting seemed pretty nonchalant for you. I mean, dude, do you not realize this damages real children when they're put in these scenarios?
I was not considering that. No.
You were not considering that? Who's to say you wouldn't consider it again in the future if another child approached you? Because, this really does genuinely affect and damage real children and leaves them with lifelong trauma. And I've seen and hear a lot of stories of instances of even, children who have, like you kind of claim, older boyfriends, and they don't even really realize.
How long are you gonna f***ing walk like a little f***ing
Until they're an
coward, huh?
adult that it actually fucked them up. And it's hard for me to think you want to take accountability when you walk away with a hoodie on your head.
What do you think should happen to you?
At the moment, I would like to go home. I'm in a drug rehabilitation.
You on the rehab?
Yeah.
For what? For sex?
No, for alcohol and cocaine.
Alcohol and cocaine.
Congratulations.
That's a great actually first step. I agree with you.
Cops are here.
But I don't think like that's how it works in life. When you want to commit crime and then you said, I'm not gonna do that anymore.
Oh, you put my hand on your you definitely committed a crime.
Yeah.
Even if I'm over 18.
Well, there is no need for you to go anywhere.
Yeah, you don't have a conversation with us anymore. Now it's gonna be with the boys.
They called, they hung up. Cool.
I feel like did he actually? He genuinely shit himself.
No
Did he actually shit
accountability,
himself?
no awareness.
Oh. He apparently like shit himself for bullshit.
And thankfully, as a result of this investigation, this creep was arrested and charged with online solicitation of a minor.
My second time getting assaulted on the job. What the hell?
Well, ask your boss for for a
I
raise.
am my boss.
Good. Well, then you.
I'll treat myself nice for our Christmas this year. So what do we know about this guy?
So he's cool with me being and he wants to eat and
Like, what's his name?
he is a Hispanic man who likes to be called daddy. He goes by Obie. That's
Oh, do we have an actual name at all for this man, or we just know his name? He goes by OB.
Obie. Met on the app Grinder.
Okay.
So I guess he might be into you.
He might, if I shaved, he might have been, honestly.
Daddy's gonna teach you how to suck.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah.
Can we see this picture of Daddy?
Yes. He's kind of a catfish when I FaceTimed him.
Oh, really?
He did not look very
Worse or better?
He looked a lot worse. That's him. Mhm.
Really rocking as Skeet would say.
What do you seeing this? What do you think about him? Like, how would you describe him?
I feel like he's gonna be I don't know. I feel like he's gonna be the typical construction Mexican, if I'm being honest.
I was like, what's your name? What
do I call you?
Like, what even is your name? No, he already told me he likes to be called daddy, so we know that.
And believe it or not, that's not even close to some of the disturbing things Obie told our decoy, both in text and in person.
Have you ever like been with like a younger girl?
Yeah.
Really? How old?
Like 14.
Obie met our decoy on the Grinder app and got busy. Hey girl. Hey, it's Jessica. So what are you doing right now, girl? You're sexy. Not much, just hanging out at home, and thank you. Home alone? Daddy's bored. Yeah, but I have to be honest with you. What's up? I'm not actually an adult. The app just makes me put that to be on it. Call me right now so Daddy can know you're real.
Hey guys! Don't be loud. Hey. Hey. Why do you look different? I thought you would look different. I thought you kind of look different.
What do you mean different?
I don't know. I thought you were like white.
White?
Yeah, I don't know. In that picture, you look like white.
What are you doing?
Nothing. I'm just in my room.
You alone?
Yeah. Are you?
Yeah. Where you parents at?
My mom's at work. She's like she flew. She's out of the state right now. So I've been so bored. Huh?
And who you with? And who you with?
Myself. I've been by myself for like 2 whole days.
When's she coming back?
I think like January 3rd. I think.
Where you stay at?
In Houston.
What's up? You wanna meet or what?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
What do you want to do?
Just chill, talk.
Yeah, maybe. You don't care that I'm only.
No, you're fine with me. You're cool.
I'm cool. You say you're 35.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go text me where you at.
My address?
Or where you wanna meet. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I don't drive, so what do you want to do?
Chill, talk.
That's it.
We'll see.
Why do you keep calling yourself daddy?
I need to be calling.
Oh, do you?
Yeah. You wanna call me yet?
Yeah. If you want me to.
Yeah.
I'll take a shower and then just text me, okay?
Okay.
Okay, bye.
And text her he did, because once he thought he was talking to a real little girl, he got real personal. So much in fact that we decided to change the plan and use 2 decoys for this catch. Damn girl, you're sexy. You're really alone right now? Well, sometimes my sister comes home to check in on me, but for right now I'm alone. Well, if we were to hang out, would she care? Is she cool? Yeah, my sister's really cool. I like sisters.
So you're gonna be the sister, and you're gonna be the little girl.
I'll be Jamie, you're Jessica.
We're sisters. Alright, so let's call him. We're gonna face him. And then you guys just be really quiet. I'm gonna call him and be like, my sister got here. I'm gonna be like, but we've hung out with guys before. And then you'll be like, yeah, I'm really cool, yada yada.
You can tell her that I stole your old boyfriend or something.
So I'm gonna call him. I'm like, oh my gosh, my sister's here now. Hi. I just got out of the shower. You're driving? Look, I'm with my sister.
Hi.
She's really cool. She's cool. So you'll hang out with us? Yeah. Okay.
What's your name?
My name's
Obie.
Toby? Obie? Oh, like the Star Wars guy?
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, there we go. You look kind of fun.
I'll get back to you. I'm driving. I don't know the area, that's why.
Yeah, you be safe, okay? Pick up, make sure you pick up protection for my little sister, okay?
Yeah.
Like some condoms or something?
Yeah.
All right, we'll let you go. Be safe. Bye.
Bye.
He's ugly though.
He's so ugly. I guess he's on the way. Oh my gosh, Jamie, he's here!
Yay!
Yes. How are you?
Hey. You got a loud truck.
Huh?
What'd you do, pee your pants? You jizzed in your pants before just walking up here.
Nah, I still.
Okay.
What's up?
Hey, that chair kind of
Oh,
sucks. No, just like, here. That chair kind of sucks.
Right?
Yeah, it's been kind of sad and hard, I guess, so it wants to break.
The what?
That chair wants to break. It's no bueno.
Yeah, I didn't think she was gonna come home, but.
Ooh, I have this
She's so
hoodie.
cool.
I have this hoodie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I dye my hair though. You don't think we look alike? Everybody says we do.
Yeah. That's
Well, I'm like 17 years old. Like, yeah, our parents did like a big.
17.
I'm 30, and she's 30.
what? 12 years younger than my brother.
What,
Yeah.
how old are you again? 35?
So I've been with like, okay, so she's 13, and like, I don't know, a couple years ago, she had an older boyfriend, and I kind of messed around with him. So I was like, I totally get it, but like, with a girl being older, you don't really have to worry about safety issues, you know?
Yeah.
So when she told me that she was having you come over, I was like, I don't know. Obviously, I can't like give consent for her, but I can kind of chaperone, you know what I mean? And make sure that, make sure you're not gonna like try to take her, you know what I mean? Like sex trafficking and shit, you know what I mean? I don't want you trying to drag her out the house or nothing, so. Yeah. And I think it would be kind of hot to watch, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know. Because I hear the guys do that. Isn't that like cucking? Like, right? Like
what?
I'm pretty sure that's what I've read. Like when you're like, okay, say it was like usually the one who's the girl, I think, like sits in the chair and like watches them, like watches like somebody else like with their girl. And I was like, she's my sister.
Have you
So I was
ever
like,
done
No.
so I was like, I could just watch.
Is that weird or no? What do you think?
I could just like watch you with my sister. I mean, if I think it's like hot, I don't see the problem with it. I'm not gonna judge you.
What do you?
Yeah, why not? You said you were gonna like teach me?
Oh, yeah, hold on. Yeah, ask her. Because she asked me a question. I was like, you ask her.
You were like, I'll teach you how to suck. But like, have you done that before or something? Like, how do you know?
Well, I'm gonna tell you.
Have you done it before?
Have you done what?
Like suck.
I was gonna tell you.
Oh, okay.
Because she was like, wait, how is he gonna teach me if he's never sucked? And I was like, you know what? That's a
Why? I think I said it the wrong way. I don't know.
well, because she was on. I asked her why the fuck is she on Grindr? Because she's a girl. Like, isn't Grindr for like bi and gay guys?
I mean, it's.
Yeah, because I'm a girl.
Everyone was like messaging her like, why is she on there? And I even said the same thing. I was like, what? Because I asked like where she met you or whatever. I was like, why are you on Grindr? That's for like gay guys. So like,
But
I didn't know.
Well, there's like
I was like,
all
maybe
boys
he's.
on there, so.
There's.
I thought maybe you're like bi or something.
It's I don't know. Everybody goes in. It's girls and.
Really?
Yeah. So now I'm nervous.
You're nervous?
Yeah.
Well, don't drink a Red Bull though. Don't that make you more nervous?
Have you ever like been with like a younger girl?
Yeah.
Really? How old?
Like.
How old were you?
What is it? Like 2 years ago.
Really?
Yeah.
Where
That's
did you meet
cool.
her? Yeah, that's good.
Oh, that was in Mexico.
Oh, really?
You live there or something, or you?
I'm from Mexico.
Okay, you just go there a lot.
My parents were over there.
What'd y'all do?
What?
Like, what'd you guys do? Was it good?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, because so I've only been with like one like way younger guy, but like I don't know how to explain like why it was.
Yeah,
good,
she
but-
tried to like take my boyfriend.
Stop.
But what?
But I don't know. I don't know how to explain why it's better. Because it's like, I feel like they're kind of dumb because they're young. And I don't know what to talk to them about, you know? Like on a connection level, there was no connection.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if you're going to be able to connect with her. She's kind of silly.
Right?
Yeah.
But yeah.
That's cool.
So what's up?
So, what you trying to do?
You go to the room or what?
The room?
What's going on today, Obie?
You got anything on you? Try to start deleting stuff now? Huh? Better start deleting stuff?
He did touch her.
So, what's going on today? What are we here for?
I was just talking to girls.
Now, little did we know, the conversation we were about to have with Obie would slowly reveal a whole different side of him.
Oh, yeah, dude's a
This is the guy you buys from?
Oh, you're talking to girls?
Yeah.
What were we talking about?
Just meeting them. Just,
Who are the girls?
I just met them on it.
You just know them, yeah? But I'm saying, like, who are they?
Well, I've already met them.
Oh, so you don't know their names or anything?
No.
No, do you know how old they are or anything?
We were just talking. Yeah.
Right, but that's not what I'm asking you. I'm asking, do you know how old they are or anything?
Well, they just told me right now she's 30.
30, and then what was the other one? Okay, so you just came out here to hang out with this 30 and 18-year-old?
Basically.
I mean, what was going to happen?
We were just hanging out.
Just hanging out? You usually hang out with your hand like on the girl's or thigh or leg?
Well, just right here.
Right, I'm saying, do you usually do that when you're hanging out with people, like touch up on their legs? Did you know this girl was 13 before coming here or no?
Well, they told me right now that she was.
They told you right now, but I'm telling you, or I'm asking you, did you know she was 13 before you came here?
Yeah,
She told you?
Yeah, and her sister.
Okay, well, can you see, how old are you actually, Obie?
I'm 40.
You're 40?
Yeah.
Can you see how it might be a little problematic for a 40-year-old to come on over to hang out with a 13-year-old?
And her sister.
So you were just gonna hang out? Nothing more? No physical contact, you think?
Right now, I touched her, but
Right, but so if I didn't walk out, like where might that have gone?
I don't know.
Well, maybe brainstorm. Where do you think it might have gone? I mean, where does a hand on a leg usually lead, do you think?
Well, I don't know what to tell you, but touch her here.
Right, I'm just asking you, brainstorm. What do you think might have happened? Where would that have gone?
I don't know what to.
I kind of have an idea where that might have gone because in the conversation you had before coming here, you ask her, do you like kissing? And she says, yes, I've only kissed. And then you ask her, you sucked before? Can I ask why we asked that to a 18-year-old girl?
Just a question.
Just a question you had?
Yeah.
Just curious, or what was it?
Just a question.
You then go, do you want me to teach you? Let me see your body, baby. You down to meet up tomorrow? So what exactly were we going to teach this girl?
I mean, we were just talking.
Right, just talking, but you're here.
Yeah, we were just talking.
So what were you going to teach her?
It was just talk.
It was just talk, but your hand was on her leg.
On her knee. Yeah.
On her knee, leg, same general area. That's physical contact.
Yeah.
Did you ask? Did you say, hey, let's get into things, or did you just?
I don't know. We were just talking.
What you trying to do in a little slight hand movement? Is that what you did?
I touched her here.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like it was just a slight little thing on your end, is what it was, right? Is that all? Okay. Why were we asking to see your body? If you didn't want to do anything, if you're just here to hang out and chat.
It was just a question.
Do you ask that question to a lot of people who tell you this?
I don't really.
What was that 14-year-old girl I think I heard you talking about in the other room? What happened with that?
I was just talking to her. I was talking to her.
You was talking to her?
Yeah.
How'd you meet her?
That was in Mexico.
Okay, no, that's fine. I know Mexico is like very different and stuff. I'm just asking like how that went.
We were just talking.
Did anything happen with her?
No.
Nothing?
You just talk.
Pretty sure in there I heard you guys, I think it hooked up or something like that. Said it was pretty good. That's what I heard. So that would be more than just talking, right? Okay. So when I ask you questions, can you maybe just be a little more truthful, man? Because look, I don't think you're a bad guy. I think maybe you just put yourself in a bad and stupid situation. But when I know you're not being truthful, it just makes it a little bit harder to have this conversation. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
I really want you to brainstorm, man. Where was this going to go when your hand was on her leg?
I was just.
Because that's no longer talk. So we're past, we were just talking. Your hand's on her
I
leg.
just put it like this.
Yeah, but where was that going to go? I understand.
I don't know, I was just talking to her.
Because we're no longer just talking. You're saying, I'm nervous. What are you trying to do? It looks like we're getting in the stage of maybe a little more physical contact. And in the chat logs, you mentioned teaching her stuff, and it looked like it might have gone that way. What were you going to teach her?
I don't know, like I said, I was just talking.
Okay. Well, the problem I have, man, the big issue is you said that you're going to eat her out when you come over. Do you see how that might be a bit of a problem here? doesn't exactly align with what you're telling me. So might that have been where, look man,
I know what but I know.
we're both grown men. Might that have been where things had gone had we not been here? Yeah, you think so? What's going on in your life that led you kind of down this path and showing up to some girl you just met's house? Children?
Yeah, I got boy.
How old is he?
He's 18.
He's 18?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. How would you have felt if a 40-year-old showed up for your 13-year-old boy? If he was on Grindr, man?
Yeah, I understand.
No, I'm asking how you would feel. Like it's a question.
Well, not very good.
Being a father yourself, I mean, why show up for this girl? What were you thinking on your way over here?
I don't know.
Not really. So look, y'all go to the room. You do what you're gonna do with the girl, as you said. That's what was gonna happen. Where was things gonna go with this girl after that physical contact you guys were gonna have? You know, Daddy is going to teach you how to suck. All honesty, is that what was gonna happen in there?
Where?
In the room.
But like I say, we just talking.
Right before you came out, he said he was rubbing her leg and he said he wanted to go to the room.
Yeah, no, he admitted that he was gonna get out already. I want to ask a little bit more about this 14-year-old. So you guys just talked, according to you 10 minutes ago. You had a good time. It was really good. How'd you guys meet?
Mexico?
Again, I know it was in Mexico. I'm asking how you met her. Like McDonald's, Tinder, park. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. Just in the street.
It's in the street?
Yeah.
Oh, you were just walking down the street and she happened to be there?
Yeah. I mean, we talked.
But no, I'm asking like how the interaction went. How'd that conversation get flowing, I guess is what I'm asking.
But I don't know what to say.
Well, we can answer my question. Hey, how are you? Oh, good. Are you a neighbor? Like, could it have been maybe some small talk and then it led in a little more talking? Or maybe she has a dog, you asked to pet it? I'm just asking, like, what got that ball rolling? You don't remember?
No.
How long were you two kind of talking for? Do you remember that?
We talked a couple of times.
Huh?
We talked a couple of times.
Talked a couple of times?
Yeah.
For how long? Like, over what time period?
We talked for a little bit.
If you had to guess, how, like a week, a month, a few months?
2 times.
2 times?
Yeah.
You remember that you talked only 2 times and only in the street, but you can't remember what you talked about? Because those are pretty specific details to remember, but not remember the conversation you had. So look, man, if it was just some small talk, be honest with me about the conversation you had. Because if you remember the little details, I have a hard time to believe that you don't remember a general conversation, you know? Especially if you're sitting up here telling these girls that you had a great time with her. So how is it right now you don't know what you talked about, but about 20 minutes ago you were telling the girls that you had a really good time with this girl? Doesn't really add up, does it, Obie? Why did you tell the girls that you had a really good time with her? Were you lying to them or were you lying to me? Because you're lying to someone, right?
Just lying.
No, but I'm telling you, either you lied to me or you lied to her. Because you told these girls you had a great time with this girl. So how can I believe you when you started these conversations already out on a basis of lies?
Lies?
Mm-hmm. If you came in here already lying, how am I to believe that you're telling me the truth now?
I came
With the girls. We have it on film.
Yeah, I know, but lying about what?
About the 14-year-old, apparently. So, Obie, I mean, what do you think should happen to you, given the situation you found yourself in? What would you want to happen if a 40-year-old man showed up for your 13-year-old boy? What would you want to happen to that man?
I don't know what to do.
Well, I'm just asking what you would want to happen.
Yeah.
Or what you think should happen. I'm sure you have thoughts. I'd love to hear them. You have no idea?
I don't know.
So if someone showed up to assault your little boy, you can't picture at all what you would like to happen to that person? Let's say, hypothetical, if your boy were to see this interaction, how do you think he would react to my own father wouldn't want justice for me? I mean, what do you have to say?
This is Skeeter Jean, a professional Chris Hansen impersonator and a fellow content creator who also catches creeps. And he showed up to see if we could crack Obie, but I wouldn't have expected how Obie would react.
This is my co-conspirator here. His name's Jadon.
Oh, man, this sure hurts. But not nearly as bad as me knowing you're watching this and you're not even subscribed. What are you doing? Subscribe right now. You think this hurts? That hurts more.
What's going on, man? If you were maybe here to
give someone some talk to lessons?
This is Obie here. We've been talking for about 20 minutes now.
Okay.
He's admitted he came here to eat out this 13-year-old girl. He's met up with quite a few people off of Grindr, but usually it's a scam, so he's not typically sure if they're like real girls. And so that's kind of what led him in showing up here a little bit. But he has admitted he knew she was before coming over.
Okay.
They came in, had a conversation, and he actually was pretty much ready to go, put his hand on the girl's leg and was saying, let's go into the room, and then that's when we came out. He also told these two girls a story about how he got with a 14-year-old girl in Mexico, but he's telling me they just had some small talk and doesn't remember much else.
14-year-old girl in Mexico, how'd that happen?
Yeah, we just, I could say, we talked
a couple times, didn't do anything with her though? Okay. I understand you were trying to give this girl some lessons on the Hawk Tua, right? So how was that going to go? How are you planning on doing that?
like, someone we just talk.
Just talk Tua?
Yeah, we just talk.
Okay. Well, I heard you were trying to give her some lessons on how to, give oral sex, suck the power, as you put it. That's what you said. Well, Obie, I gotta say, I don't think this is the Jedi way.
I think Obie wanted a minor instead of Kenobi this time around, for sure.
Yeah, definitely. Do you have kids of your own?
Yeah.
18-year-old son.
How old?
18-year-old son.
18-year-old son.
Mhm.
How do you think he would feel about what you're here to do today? What do you think he would think?
Yeah.
I don't think he would like it either. Be a pretty bad look for him, bringing dishonor to the family name. What was the real plan today here, Obie, with you and a 18-year-old girl that you met off Grindr, was it? Right? It was Grindr?
Yeah.
What was the real plan today?
Like, we just chill, talk.
After
Then-
saying you wanted to teach her how to suck a penis, you were gonna.
And like I told him, usually you don't meet nobody. Yeah.
He wasn't here for that, so he's going to ask you these questions again. So.
Huh? Oh.
Oh yeah, I just came in. I'm a little late to the show.
Okay.
Excuse my tardiness. Well, it sounds like you were trying to have a good time with this one girl today. I mean, I haven't had the chance to look through the messages or anything. I'm just going off of sort of what I've been told. So I see you like to be called Daddy. That's what you go by. Do your friends call you that, or your friends call you
My
Daddy?
friend?
Yeah, do your friends call you that? Like, seems like you like to be called that. I'm just saying. I see here. She said, "I am in Houston," and then you say, "Daddy wants you." You say, "Send Daddy location." But your plan was to just come here and just talk. Is that?
Sure, yeah.
Even after saying, "I want to kiss you and you out real good, baby," why say you want to kiss and out a 14-year-old girl?
Obie, do you want to tell him what you told me? Because, like I said, in all honesty, you had admitted to me that you were going to go to the room and
I didn't.
give her oral sex. Yes, you did. It is filmed. Yes, you did. You said, you admitted it, man. You said that you're gonna eat her out when you come over. Do you see how that might be a bit of a problem here? It doesn't exactly align with what you're telling me. So might that have been where? Look, man.
I know what but I know.
We're both grown men. Might that have been where things had gone had we not been here? Yeah, you think so? I don't know why you're backtracking now. You were here. They're all you, man. I'm not just making this shit up. You admitted that was going to go down, so I don't know why
Gonna go down.
you were going to the room to eat her out.
I didn't say
I said, be honest with me, man. Is that what was going to go down in there? And you.
But I never said that to you.
Is it possible that you may have had sex with this girl? It's not possible. Did you bring with you today? You don't have on you?
If your car were to be searched, would they be found in your car at all?
No.
So you came with just a Red Bull and what else did you come with?
My phone.
Red Bull and your phone and a couple of halls?
Oh, those are for me. My throat's kicking up.
Oh, okay.
Well, I'd like to know why you had the option of a fully grown woman over there who said that you were kind of cute as well, and you still fully chose to put your hand on this 13-year-old girl to your left here instead of the fully grown adult to your right. Just out of curiosity.
Interesting. Obie, what do you think should have happened to you?
He asked me that.
Oh,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
just don't know what to say. Okay.
So his answer for a lot of these questions is,
Yeah, it seems like
I
he
don't
just
know.
doesn't know what to say.
What do you know, Obie? About the situation and why you're here? Because it doesn't seem to be much. I mean, maybe we should see what your son thinks about the situation, or baby mama. Because you don't seem to have much of an answer for what should happen. Maybe they will.
Yeah, maybe you should call your son and let him know what's going on.
I think that'd be the best way to move forward.
You only get so many phone calls in the clink. Do you want to pull out your phone and give him a call? Let him know?
Better to hear from him.
I think it'd be better to hear from you than
I think you'd appreciate it a lot more. I know I would.
it'll come from either you or the Houston Police Department.
I'm 21. I know if I was 18 and my own father was caught up in a situation like this, I personally would much rather know he was man enough to admit to me what the situation was than getting that call from the police.
You want to give him a call, Obie?
No.
You don't want to? I understand you don't want to now, but looking at this situation in the future, a few months from now, I think you're going to wish that you did give your son that call and let him know what's going on rather than the news coming from someone else at an unexpected time.
I don't talk to him.
I mean, I don't know if you're a gambler, but these are pretty good odds. You get a free double up on your calls, man.
That is true. I could probably program his responses to like a 3-button keyboard.
I don't know.
Yep.
I'm not sure.
And we're just going to talk.
He's just gonna talk.
3 answers for...
Well, maybe like a half button for hang out.
Okay.
Hang out and talk.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Seems like pretty much everything we ask him is going to be one of those 3 to 4 answers. Where else did you talk to Jessica? Obie, was it just Grindr?
No.
Or did she talk to you on Telegram or WhatsApp?
No.
No.
I was on.
Have you talked to anyone on Telegram?
The other day I talked to a lady on Telegram.
On Telegram. Who's that lady they talked to?
I don't remember.
Do you still go on Telegram?
No, I usually I'm not very good with apps.
Okay.
Are you good enough to use them to figure out how to get here?
Yeah, at least that. What were you talking about too? We're on Telegram.
Oh, we just chatting.
Just regular chatting. Where do you know her from?
Who?
The girl you were talking to on there. Was like from like a group chat or something?
I think it was on Facebook.
It was Facebook? Like a group, like a Facebook group?
On Facebook, then she like Telegram.
Like, oh, okay. Gotcha. Was she like trying to get money from you or anything like that?
We just talk and
just casual chit chat.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you want to meet up, I'm like, I don't know.
Got
Yes. But I mean.
Okay. That's like the only person you talk to on Telegram?
On Telegram, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, we know why you're here. You know why you're here. If you're not gonna be man enough to readmit it, even though you already did earlier, not sure why you backtracked, but I think you should give someone else a call then.
No.
Well, Obie, being that you're gonna meet a 15-year-old girl, you did talk to a 14-year-old girl in Mexico before, and you do swing both ways. I'm just wondering, your son, when he was around the age of 13 or so, was anything funny going on him? No.
How can we know that this won't happen again then? 'Cause you seem pretty nonchalant about this whole situation.
I seem what?
You seem pretty nonchalant about this whole
What's that?
Carefree, calm, nonchalant about this whole situation.
If I'm nervous.
Well, you're nervous, yeah, but you still showed up. How can we know that you're not going to go and do something like this again, man?
I don't feel like shit when I was
So if another year-old again approaches you on Grindr, hey, I'm here with my sister. Well, would you want to come over or something? What is your response to that now going to be going forward? There's not gonna be more times. That's great, but I'm asking you because it's out. Look, man, it is out of your control if a minor. You hit up a girl thinking she's 18 and she happens to be a minor, right? That's out of your control. You ain't gonna know that. But I'm asking you. You find yourself in that situation again. What are you gonna do? Because we gotta know that you're not gonna show up out of curiosity again. Because we might not be there.
And that's why it's hard for me to believe you're just gonna talk.
Right.
Put your hand on it. It's a little more than talking.
Well, man, the force is really not with you on this one, eh?
This is that Sith Lord shit. Yeah, it seems like you were trying to pull your lightsaber out. None of the kids.
Maybe teach her how to use a lightsaber is what it seemed like from the chats. You have any questions for us?
Your name? Could I get your name?
My name's Skeet. Yep, this is Jadon. Yeah, I would have preferred to meet you elsewhere, but hey, we're here now, so.
Yeah, I'm just kind of bored at this point. I think the cops coming.
No idea. They're on their way. But at this point, man, we're just gonna sit here till they have their questions for you. So.
I still think you should try to get in contact with your son. Has he called you back at all?
No.
Do you mind if I look at your communications?
That's a picture.
From Dago.
Yeah.
Who's Dago?
My brother.
He sent you a picture of a house.
He's painting his house.
Maybe you should call him and ask him, or tell him what's going on.
Yes, sir. Problem.
He has problems?
Yeah.
What kind of problems?
His problem.
Hey man, if it makes you feel any better, I don't want to be here either. This is my vacation time, so.
Who's this, Obie?
I don't know.
Your girlfriend?
His girlfriend, yeah.
From the app?
Yeah.
From WhatsApp?
No, Grindr.
Oh, from Grindr. Do you see pictures from Grindr?
Well, they say themselves, I guess.
Oh, they say.
I don't think they do. I've used it enough to know.
What about this one from Grindr too?
Oh no, that's from Facebook.
Oh, from Facebook. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Who's this? All people.
Wow, that actually does look pretty young.
That's from the Facebook.
Facebook. Oh, do you know her?
No.
Oh, okay, you just save the pictures of these now.
You just save pictures
No,
of
they
girls you don't
save
know.
it. They save for Messenger. They save.
They don't save automatically.
automatically. We all use this.
And do you know that girl or no? So you just have a lot of girls randomly sending you on Messenger and not knowing them? Is that a common thing for you?
Would this be your pictures that I'm looking at here?
No, I think so.
March 20th of 2023.
No, I remember the date.
Okay. Remember the? Yeah, I'm gonna assume that's probably yours. What did you say, like 3 inches maybe? Looks like you were talking to looks like a prostitute in Dallas recently. It says if you pay me $25 and I agree to chat you, send videos, and man, dirty talk. So is that something that you paid money for?
I don't know.
$25.
They asked for
Yeah,
that.
I see you didn't reply to that. That's a good man. I wouldn't have fell for that one either.
Yeah.
Do you want to directly support these bad guys being taken down? In exchange for weekly unreleased videos that can't come to YouTube?
Alright, Mike, just
try to calm down.
No, man, look.
It's okay. You said you're
Dude,
gonna.
I'll knock you out. Get your skinny out of my way. Who are you going? You! Motherfucker, I knock you out. Come on, let's check it, homie. You think you're tough? Come on.
11 minutes later.
Hey, mother.
Chat logs, extended versions of videos, and more? Then head on over to ommaofficial.locals.com, and for only $4 a month, we're the most affordable way for you guys to directly help take these creeps down. That's ommaofficial.locals.com.
As a grown man who's met with several girls off of Grindr, as you proclaim, I really have a hard time believing you don't know where things were going to lead after you put your hand on a thigh. Or her leg, not her thigh, sorry. I mean, how did your other Grindr meetups go? Did you put your hand on their leg? Where did it go from there? You had these other hookups, but you don't know where this one would have gone?
It's not like you meet people every day.
It's not, but I'm asking you about these specific times that you met people that you yourself said happened. I'm not saying you're meeting people every day.
You hit the silent button on that one.
Because Obie was being so quiet, we decided it was time to shift directions.
Do you consent to a search of your vehicle, Obie?
Huh?
Do you consent to a search of your vehicle, Obie, just to ensure there's nothing in there that there shouldn't be? You'd be surprised what we've seen in people's cars. If you got weed, we truly couldn't give a shit, man.
No, I got the you jerk off yourself?
Oh.
Like,
Flashlights, yeah, so you have a toy in there.
well, that's fine, man. That's not illegal. But,
And the lube, that's what I got there for me.
Oh, you have lube, okay. So no condoms?
so then would you mind if they just go double check to verify what you're saying? Is that okay, Obie? We don't care about the flashlight. That's fine.
Did we search him?
That's fine. You said if I had drugs, no matter?
Yeah, we don't care if you have weed, man.
Oh, yeah, there's a pipe. There's a pipe? Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to get this?
Go ahead and get that.
Console? Nice little med pipe wrapped up. Do not touch it. Oh. No, yeah, no.
Open the.
Get a clear shot of that.
Nothing in the cigarette.
It's like the third crackhead in office weekend, right?
Yo.
I don't even want to open it because I know what it is.
With the flashlight?
Yeah.
Right
Right
here.
Right
I'm
here.
pretty sure.
That's the.
There's the lube. Yeah. There's the lube. Uh-huh.
Oh. Oh God.
Oh, there
Flashlight with the lube, with the methamphetamine pipe at the other side. Oh God. Oh God, I almost went down. That's disgusting.
Obie, I'm just curious, man. When my partner wasn't here, you did admit to me that you were gonna eat her out when you went to the room, right? Why we change your story when my buddy got here? You heard that, right?
I sure did.
What was it? Him messing with you a little bit? Just did he kind of freak you out, maybe, or what was it? Because you were honest with me at the start, and I appreciated that. But then you changed your story. He's not in here now, so was it maybe him just messing with you, or?
No, I never said that to you.
I mean, dude, I was there. You said it directly to me. I heard you. He heard you. It's on film.
I can say 200.
It was at this moment I decided to leave the room with the rest of the team outside, and also where things really started opening up for us with Obie, thanks to my security Jimmy.
It's cold.
Hey man, it looks like you got on your hands.
I got what?
Track. You use air?
Oh no.
No?
No.
You don't use?
No.
What do you use?
I use.
Okay.
Yeah, but I got one on my hands.
You and or you smoke?
Oh, I smoke.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't inject my.
Are they gonna find anything?
Yeah.
When was the last time you smoked?
That's why I asked if they're gonna find something there with that.
I mean, they really don't care about that.
Okay.
I'm telling you, as a former cop, they don't
Okay.
care about that.
Okay.
But they want to find evidence that you came here. So when was the last time you used meth?
Today.
Okay. Was that before you came here?
I don't know.
Okay. You know that when you use meth, your anxiety will start to go up.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna get a little jittery.
Mm-hmm.
It also does affect your short-term memory.
Okay.
So, did you get high here because you were nervous about coming here?
I got high here.
Like no, like on your way here, like did you get high because you were nervous about meeting her?
I got high and
It's just a couple of guys talking, man. That's all. Ain't nobody gonna hurt you. You know, obviously, like he's obviously recording to make sure that nothing happens here. But were you a little nervous coming here?
like I say, I smoke frequently. It's just
Okay. You ever thought about getting clean?
I was keen, then I started back into it. I don't have no criminal record.
I noticed on your left hand, right above your right above the vein there, you got that red mark that looks just like a for an injection point.
Where? No, I don't.
Turn your wrist this way. Right here.
Yeah.
So
Oh
that's,
no,
that's why I was asking if you've ever injected.
Oh no, you could.
Hey, yeah, we'll be right with you. Yes, man.
This is, I mean, I don't know, but I used to smoke when I was young, weed, and I used to do coke, and now I use. That's it.
So let me know he smoked before coming here, and he's got some in the car. It's nothing we really care about, but it's more of, you know, I got my friends out there going through your car, so I'd like to make sure they're gonna be safe.
Yeah.
So when you're doing your, having your little self-enjoyment time, is just out of curiosity, is that something that it costs a lot, or is it you able to afford it pretty easily?
Is it expensive?
It is expensive.
Like how much for, say, I don't know, a dime bag?
I don't really know.
You don't really know.
How does-
What's like typical market price?
I don't know how they weigh it on.
They weigh it. Okay.
I don't.
Do you get it from Tuco? I know he's pretty big out here.
Who?
Tuco Salamanca.
Who's that?
We just know he's a pretty big dealer out here.
I think he passed away actually somewhat recently. Pretty unfortunate.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wait, was he in that hospital that blew up?
I know it was a big business guy that died there,
Yeah.
but
Yeah. Tell me, we're not really into it, but is the blue stuff still out there?
No.
You know, we heard about the blue stuff. Never heard about it. We heard it's like, puts you on a real crazy.
It's like the purest of the pure.
When you buy, is it around here?
Oh no.
Same guy you always go to, or you switch it up at all?
I only like two guys.
Two guys.
Yeah.
Do you know if what you got stepped on with anything?
No, I don't know.
At least your Nike still looks somewhat fresh, man. I mean, a little creased, but
No, I think I.
At least they're not black. That'd be real sus.
what is it going for now? 20, 30 bucks per bag? Or are you getting a better rate?
It's just. I usually get 20 cents.
Okay.
That's
Well, Obie, maybe you can give us a lead as to who's selling the stuff and help us catch them.
No.
That way we can put a stop to this. Put a stop to two things at once. Maybe we can let you off with that deal, Obie. You know, you can help us pinpoint who's selling these drugs and distributing them. We can take them down. Maybe we can forget about this whole thing.
You know they're going to take the phone. You know they're going to dump through it.
Mhm.
They won't find it. But you give us the tip, they'll probably cut you a better deal. Because if it comes as you reporting and you saying, hey, I have a problem, but I'd like to provide information to get myself out of the charge, it goes a hell of a long way. And especially coming from the people in this room and you saying, hey, like I'm asking for help and they help you, it goes a hell of a lot longer. Do you normally use your personal phone or do you have another phone that you contact them through?
That's the only phone.
I'm telling you, Obie, you can really do some things to shorten that sentence. You know, it's already not looking good for you, but
At least start to right the wrong, you know?
yeah, and then that way you can spend more of your overall time with your son. I mean, you love your son, right? So you say you give us the lead on who's distributing this methamphetamine, since it's surely not Tuco.
If I was you, I'd write down what you know them as. I'd write down however you use text and app, the number associated to it, and where you normally buy. That will buy you the most leniency. I'm talking to you as man to man right now. That I know you want to see your son grow up to be the good man that you probably raised him to be, and it's okay for you to have your faults and to fall down. But your son still needs a father in his life. Do what you need to do to save you, to make sure your son still has a role model in his life, to make sure he doesn't fall down the same path.
You can talk to the dealers on WhatsApp.
No.
How do you communicate to them?
Right.
So you got their contact saved in your phone?
Yeah.
What's the guy's name? What's he go by?
Off the record.
Off the record.
Yeah, talk about you, man. Like, through. Yeah, we're just trying to help you out. I mean, we know you're not like a Tekashi 6ix9ine type of guy.
No, I'll talk to him.
You talk to him?
You'll talk to him? Yeah. You want to tell him?
Doing the private or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll come back to you. Just talking here, man.
What's that?
We're just talking here. Gotcha.
I don't know his name.
That's okay.
Think he's gonna give him up?
Do you do this through text or you use the app?
Text.
Okay. What do you normally save him in here as?
Okay.
As soon as he walked in, me and James had like the text log showing, like he sat down, he's sitting there. Right when he texted me, he goes, I think he's on. So I said, yeah, bro, he's tripping hard. And as soon as we walked out, saw the meth pipe, and he sat down. I was like, yeah, he is. He's on it.
No, he got everything out of him.
Do you know the general areas you normally buy, or is it typically consistent?
If you call him, you'll be good.
Okay. Have you ever been to his house?
No.
How much do you, at a time, spend when you buy from him? You said you bought, what, 2 bags?
Yeah.
Okay. When he meets you, does he walk up? Does he drive to you? Like,
he drives.
You know what kind of car he drives?
It's, I don't know. Stuff because you
Okay, that's okay. Do you know what type it is? Ford, Chevy, or do you know what color it is? Gold. So the more that you can tell me, the more you are going to help yourself. So you gotta think, right, like when I was on the street, you get you guys who've got a couple bags on them, right? They're not the big catch. But you are the one who can make the best deal. Because if you go, hey, I buy from this guy, but when I can't get it from him, I go to this guy. Is this normally the guy you will go? Yeah. Do you have anybody else?
No, we're with this.
Okay. Does he come alone, or is he typically with somebody? I mean, outside of him being saved as rocking your phone, what do you normally call him?
That's.
If you don't know, that's okay.
I never asked you.
That's okay. How many years do you think you've been going there for?
2 years.
Okay. I don't feel like you're lying to me. I feel like you've been honest with me, and I really appreciate that. And I'm going to do everything I can to help you as well. I'm going to go, and I'm going to let them know, look, he needs help.
Could be out there with your buddies right now, Obie, doing construction. So you're good.
These are his dealers?
This is the guy he buys from.
Great fucking work, James. You were amazing this catch, bro. You to a T. Thank you for doing what you did.
They're gonna want to talk. Good afternoon. Yeah, you done. This is my client. There's a gentleman inside. We're going to have sex online. Going out for a law enforcement officer during the course, I started noticing certain attributes. I assume it was the last time he used, so he's a meth user. He wanted to provide me with the information for the guy he buys from out here. There's all consensual conversation that was recorded. This is everything I've got on his dealer he buys from. But he's inside, front right pocket, he's got a dime baggie, and then in his truck right here, he's got a dime baggie in his hand.
We could just go ahead and get him and then we'll get.
We have confirmed that the drug dealer is not Tuco.
So, in conclusion, Obie was arrested and charged with online solicitation of a minor, as well as possession of a substance, and with the information our security was able to get out of Obie, hopefully we can find the source of that blue stuff. This is Ron Rankin, a sick and twisted convicted felon who is here to take advantage of a little girl he believed to be home alone. And and after finding out I just called the cops on him, Ron isn't going back to jail without a fight. In early October, I was tipped off about a potential creep in the North Carolina area. It was a tip about a creep named Ron who had been messaging many young girls over the course of several days. Ron was trying to convince them to sneak away from their parents to have a good time. But when I decided to look into Ron before potentially setting up a way to stop him, I was very shocked to see what I would find out about just how evil this Ron guy really was. Ron is easily one of the most dangerous men we have ever come across in our investigations, as he's got a history of armed robbery, domestic violence, usage of that snow, and spent 3 straight days on a bender before showing up to our sting house. Something he would even try to get our Decoy to do once they finally meet. Ron reached out to one of our Decoy Grindr accounts where he set up a profile of a younger looking girl where he reached out saying, "Are you hung?" Something Ron asked because he actually thought our Decoy profile was that of a trans person, so we went with it. Average, I guess. Ron then sends some fruity peach photos, if you know what I mean. Can I come it and ride it? What are you doing this weekend? You are beautiful. Nothing planned yet? Thank you. I'm Chloe. Maybe you can be my girlfriend. Maybe. So, are you into submissive black eyes? Down for anything. Could I get your number instead? Would be easier to talk there. We exchanged phone numbers with Ron and began texting regularly. Hey Ron, it's Chloe from Grindr. Ron's response to that is a video of him, I'll just say, spreading a hole. How old are you, Ron? I'm 45. You're probably gonna block me, but I'm I get if you do. No, I won't block you. You got a pic? I stopped sending spicy pics to guys I haven't met, to be honest. Too many guys play games. Let me come pick you up right now and we'll go park somewhere. I'm intrigued because you are young. How many inches is your I'm not free, but I could probably do something tomorrow. Can't sneak out. How many inches are you? No, I have school right now, and I'm average, I guess, lol. You like f***ing black men? I can get in your bed tomorrow. You are white, correct? Yes, I'm white, lol. What do you want to do with me? Suck your pretty white and let you deep inside of me. Oh dang. What? So me being 13 doesn't bother you at all? No, because I know your skin will be softer. And if you got a soft butt, then I want to fuck you too. You youngins have soft skin. You been with someone my age before? Not quite as young. Can I eat it? Eat what? Your butt. If you want, lol. Are you a femboy or are you a twink? You can't tell I'm femme by looking at my pictures, lol. How much do you like sex? I don't know, I haven't really properly done it before, to be honest. So how many times a day would you if you could? I have no idea, lol. What about you? All day. I'm actually more of a bottom. I like to be slaved out by white rooster. Oh dang. Would you do that to me tomorrow? What exactly? Me so good, I turn into your possession, your property. Oh dang, lol. If you want me to. I want to have your babies, to be honest. What do you mean have my baby? You're a man. It's called breeding. Oh, I mean, maybe. I'm just thinking about how much I want that unicorn in my mouth. A unicorn is a feminine, exotic horse. Oh wow, lol. I got you saved in my phone as Khloe Kardashian, cause you're perfect. Hehe, thank you. You're so sweet. Will you do drugs with me? Like what kind? Oh dang, I'd try it. Okay, baby, I'ma try to bring a little for you, beautiful. We're gonna have so much fun when I come over. Ron then sends a flattering image of himself, alongside a bunch of other images I can't exactly publicize, with a disappearing ink message. Erase these pics out your phone so your parents don't see. I will. Good. Tomorrow we are going to make love all day till we get tired. Then cuddle and watch movies. Do I need to pick up some baby oil? I mean, if you want to. The next day finally rolled around and we got set up. After locating Ron, we set up a sting house in a nearby city, Hillsborough, North Carolina, where our decoy would be waiting for Ron outside. Once he arrived, our decoy would guide him up the side patio, through the sliding screen door, and directly into the dining room and living room area. Connected to those rooms are me and my team with the cameraman and security guard on each side, as well as a few hidden cameras and microphones so we can listen in and view exactly what's going on. While Ron and the decoy sit on the couch, we'll be waiting to hear the code phrase, "I have to go to the bathroom," at which point we'll enter and confront Ron. As before coming, he had gotten really high and really nervous, raising the stakes even farther. "Could you send me a picture of just you in a shirt with your meat? I told you, not till after we hang. I'm not gonna ghost you or leak it or anything. I think you are a princess. I just want to see your princess wand. Let's just hang first. I hope you aren't this pushy in person. I'm on my way. I'm gonna get some snow, and then I'll head to McDonald's for some food, Dollar General for some baby oil, and then I'll be there." And then we got a call.
Hello?
Hey,
Hey.
are you
I
filming?
was going to give you a voice to make sure you was, I've heard not so crazy. But yeah, I'm coming. I just had to make sure.
Okay. How far away?
I'm still at the McDonald's.
Okay.
You want me to just come on?
Yeah, just let me know when you're on the way.
Okay. Alright.
How are you? That's good. Come in here and just chill. Just sit down.
What time did your mom get back?
Oh, later.
You sure I'm going to be right here before she comes?
Oh yeah, you're fine. She's not coming back for a while.
You can split this beer.
Oh.
And this is, hold one nose, lid, and snip it aside. It's pop. It ain't that bad. No, it ain't that bad.
No.
It ain't nothing bad.
No.
Okay. You okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. Are you okay?
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna go to the bathroom. So.
What's going on, man? Would you be Ron? We're not trying to get you in trouble. We're just trying to have a conversation, man. We're not police or nothing. We're not trying to get you in any wrapped up in nothing, but we're just trying to figure out what's going on here today.
Why would you set me up like that? That's
What happened? What happened?
Why would you set me up like that?
Who set you up?
Why would you set me up like that?
What do you mean?
Like, I met her on the website. Like, I didn't think shit.
Oh, hold on, calm down, man.
I
We're
met
just
her
gonna
on
talk.
the website. That's crazy, man.
What
That's
website?
fucked up.
What website would that be?
That's fucked up, man.
Oh, hey, man. We're gonna talk about it.
I met her on Grindr.
Oh, okay.
On the website, you meet people.
Right. There's nothing wrong with that. You can meet people on.
That's messed up, man.
Right.
That's messed up. I can't be doing me like this, man.
I'm not trying to do you any type of way. I'm just trying to figure out what's going on here today.
There ain't nothing going on there.
So
Like,
how old
that's
is
crazy.
she?
That's crazy, man. Like that's you didn't have to set me up like that, man. That's crazy.
No one's setting anyone up, man. We're just trying to talk.
This is all a fucking setup.
What was the setup?
This whole situation.
Well, what's the situation?
She told me to come see her. She said
She's she's supposed to be a transgender.
Okay.
I mean, shit.
Well, look, man, we're not trying to get you in trouble or
This
say
your
look like you say.
This is, man. That's crazy.
I mean, do you see a cop? Do you see?
Yeah, but
police?
this is crazy, man. This is unnecessary. You didn't have to set me up like that.
I mean,
man.
how old did she tell you she was?
She told me she was young.
Okay.
But I just.
And how old are you, Ron?
Man, I didn't know this shit, man.
Okay.
It's gonna go down like this.
Well,
man.
well, that's
crazy,
what.
man.
Look, Ron, that's why we're here. We have her side of the story. There are two sides
But
of
why
every
would
story.
she set me up to drag me here through all that? Why would you even lead somebody?
Well, there's
on?
two sides of every
Like,
story.
there ain't no point in even doing all that. Like,
Right.
why? Like, why?
I don't know. I mean, what was she telling you? Did she have some like malicious intent? I didn't really read much of the text, but like, what was she saying?
She was just. I mean, she was saying, "Come by, like, I can come over, like, shit."
Well, there's nothing wrong with that.
It's crazy. This is all the freaking setup, man. Like, why would you get on a website to set somebody up like that?
Why would you get on a website?
Because I like transgender women. I meet transgender women on there.
There's nothing
That's
wrong
why I
with
go
that.
in there to meet.
Right.
But like this is crazy, man.
Well, Ron,
This is crazy, man.
what was going to go on here today with her?
I don't know. I
Okay.
don't know.
What did you guys talk about?
Nothing was written down in stone what was going to happen. Nothing was really discussed what we actually was going to do. I already got enough troubles in my life going on, man, for this whole situation.
And we're not
man.
trying to get you in no
and,
more
and,
trouble.
and somebody I talked to told me this was a setup. I should have listened to him.
Man.
I should have listened to him.
So close.
I should have listened to him.
Right.
I was going to turn around and go back.
Why didn't you?
Because I called and I heard her voice and I was like, okay, she's a real person.
Right.
So I figured, shit, I ain't hearing no echoes, nobody policing in the background. So shit.
Well, why were you worried about police in the first place, Ron?
Because I knew I was wrong to be here. I know I was wrong to be here.
Okay.
I was wrong to be here.
I appreciate the honesty.
I'm wrong to be here.
Okay.
But I got enough going on wrong in my life as it is anyway.
Tell me about it.
So it
man.
don't even matter.
Look, I'm not trying to get you
I ain't even gotta talk. I ain't gotta talk about it. Y'all call the police, do what y'all gotta do, man. It's whatever.
We don't gotta call the police, but
yeah, that's what it's here for. Why y'all have these cameras on me, man? Y'all have these cameras, this
look,
whole
Ron.
thing's a setup. I got all whole things set up.
Look, Ron, this is gonna end today, here and now, with the conversation between me and you.
What's the conversation gonna be about? What?
Well, if you let me finish.
Some kind of bribe, some kind of trying to get something out of me?
I'm not trying to get anything out of you. I'm not trying to bribe you or anything.
Well, I mean, what could this conversation be?
I'm trying to.
You got like the henchman ready, like you gonna kill me and shit?
No one's gonna kill anyone or do anything.
What the fuck?
So this girl, how old did she tell you that she was?
She told me she was young, man. She
How
told
young?
me she was young.
How young would that
She
be?
told me she was young. She didn't tell me at first. When I went on her profile, on the ground profile, it didn't say it. I didn't know her age.
Right.
I started talking to her a little bit. Then she told me how old she was.
Okay. And how old would that be?
She's young. She's young. She's young as fuck.
Did she tell you that she was years old?
She told me she was young. She's young as fuck.
Okay. And where did the conversation go once she told you that?
I was paranoid.
Okay.
Because I was like, yeah, it's wrong. I know it's wrong. And I figured it could be a setup. It could be a setup. Why didn't I listen to my thing on Insta? Why ain't you listen to my instincts, man? Why did I listen to my instincts?
I don't know, man.
I knew this was a setup, man. I knew it. Why? Like my friend I talked to on the way down here told me, it's a setup, man. It's a setup. It's a setup. I said, I called her, I heard her voice. He said, it's still a setup. And what I do, I'm still here like a dumbass.
Okay. Well, after she told you she was, what was
I started talking. I still was talking to her. I was talking to her crazy.
Do you remember?
I was saying crazy. I was saying crazy stuff.
Saying some crazy stuff.
I did crazy stuff. I did shit that was totally wrong.
Okay.
And I met somebody else. I was trying to meet somebody else before her that did the same type of thing. I didn't meet them.
Okay.
But they said they was gonna put my pictures out there and said I tried to talk to an underage girl. But she didn't say, the other girl didn't say how old she was. So I didn't know. She just popped that out there on me. But this one, she said, I'm wrong. I'm wrong for this. I shouldn't even have came here. I shouldn't have entertained it. Even though I was coerced, kind of in a way. Because I did say, yeah, you're young, I'm wrong.
And she was like, nobody's gonna find out. You ain't gotta worry about nothing. My mom was going to work, this and that, this and that.
Okay.
She was wondering what's in the vial though that you were trying to get her.
It was just poppers. It's just, it just gives you a mind, it's like a little mind.
A buzz or something?
Buzz. It's like a mind buzz.
Okay, I was just wondering what it was.
Okay, well,
and I got a beer. So I know I'm wrong as hell. I'm wrong as man.
well, that's why I wanted to talk to you, Ron, because there's two different types of guys that we come across when we do these types of things. Guys who are genuine, sick, who don't see anything wrong with what they're doing, and I walk away thinking they might do it again, and then that's where cops kind of get involved. But I could appreciate
I've never done this.
Okay.
I never went this far.
Okay.
With it for.
Right.
Yeah, this is gonna be on TV.
And I can appreciate
This
that
shit gonna be on TV,
that you're being no, it's not gonna be on TV. That you're being honest and admitting that you're wrong, because that shows that.
I watch Young TS Twinks.
Okay. You watch Young TS Twinks on porn?
Yeah,
Right. Probably some good stuff on there.
I got a problem. I got an issue with it. I got a problem with it. I
Okay.
know I do. I got a lot of issues, man.
So do you think?
I got a drug problem. I got a lot of problems, man.
Tell me about it, man. How do you think that those problems led you into coming here today?
That's what I've been doing the last 3 days, man. I ain't been home. I've been on the binge the last 3 days.
Okay, so you've been just
I
kind of.
I had a probation appointment Friday. I didn't go
Why wouldn't you go to your probation appointment, man?
because I was high.
Probably don't want them seeing you like that, huh? I mean, what was going on in your head when you were sending these things, knowing her age? If you knew it was wrong, but we're still doing it.
Just thinking about.
Just thinking about the porn. Were you just texting whoever,
I'm
or
always.
what was the situation?
I'm always. I've been texting all day. I've been on Grindr ever since last night. And marching ever since last night. 24 hours.
Oh, so you've been going at it for like 16 hours straight.
I've been, like I said, last 3 days. I got a hotel room in Greensboro for 2 days. I was supposed to go back home. I live with my girlfriend.
Okay.
I ain't showed up. I left Wednesday to go to work. Called in sick to work. Didn't go to work. Went to see a friend after that. Got a room. And I'm just messed up, man. I'm fucked up in life right now. I just got in jail. I was in jail for 36 days.
What were you in jail for?
A probation violation and drug court violations. Then they sent me to rehab. Went to rehab for 16 days.
Okay.
Got out. I was clean for the first 2 weeks. Then after that, the temptation came back. Damn.
Well, so how did we end up relapsing and getting into a situation where we're now not going to work and coming over to what looks to be like have sex with someone you thought was?
I thought I could get away with it. It's pretty much what it was.
Okay.
I thought I could get away with it. And it's sad as f- I have a daughter. I have a 10-year-old daughter.
Your 10-year-old daughter.
Yeah, and I have a 14-year-old son.
Wow.
So
Okay.
It's fucked up. It's real fucked up.
10-year-old daughter and a 14-year-old
Yeah,
son.
it's real fucked up. They lived with me for 5 years until my drug problem got bad. And me and my woman I was with started having issues because my drug problems were bad. I would say I was going to work, wouldn't go to work, go off. The girl I called that told me this was a setup was one of the trans women that I met that I've been dealing with for years. She's the one that got me started on the drugs, and she lived like close to where I used to stay. So that's where I would go when I told my girlfriend I was going to work. I would go hang out with her.
Have other girls told you that they're a minor and maybe it scared you off in the past? Or other people?
Yeah.
Okay. How did those kind of go?
It's going to be on TV, man.
This ain't going to be on TV, man.
It's going to be on the internet or something.
This isn't going to be on the internet, man.
How did y'all come up with the whole plan situation? Have y'all been following me on Grindr?
We haven't been doing anything, man.
How did this whole thing come across? I don't understand how this came about.
So I run an organization called Kids Protect America. And what we do is we have parents, and our Chloe's parents reached out based off finding the chat messages. And what we do is intervene before anything can really happen
and assess the individual to
So
either.
she's doing that out of her own will.
Well, let me finish. We either, depending on the situation with the individual, figure out a routine and rehab where we can get them on a better path where they aren't doing things anymore, or if it's a situation where, okay, this guy's just a full-blown doesn't care what he did, then we get police involved. So that's kind of how this came about.
My thing is, was she a tool y'all put on there to
No.
trap you, or was
Nope.
she doing this stuff and y'all?
She was doing the stuff anyway.
And y'all called it.
Nope. As I explained, her parents found the chow logs, and that's how we got involved.
So she knew the whole time I was coming, this is what happened.
At this point, yes. But I want to get back to the root cause of why you're even here in the first place. And what when these other reach out, I know a lot of them can say some crazy shit and do some crazy shit before you even reach out.
Most of the time when they say I'm like, no,
Right.
I cut it off.
Okay.
But like I said, I guess like my mind has been going these last days. I've been in this whole mindset, drug mindset. I've been in this mindset. I was like, maybe I can get away with it, I guess. And it's crazy. I probably done spent over the last 2 years about $10,000 probably, and not met and not met the person or nothing. Just
Damn, what were we spending all that money on?
just them saying to me, well, let's link up. Send me this, I'll send you the address. They'll send the address, it'll be somewhere, but you try to contact them, they don't answer, or it's dark, nobody's there. You ain't gonna just go knock on the door, nobody's there, you're gonna try to contact them first.
I mean, you couldn't have, I guess, how did we get $10,000 deep into that? You didn't learn after the first 3,000 or 4,000?
Man, I don't know. I guess.
Okay.
I got some issues.
When you were on Telegram and you had all these scammers messaging you, at what point did my start to kind of slip in? Oh, no, it's not. I'm not blaming you. I don't know.
It's not a very common thing.
Right.
It's not a very common thing that they actually tell you that they're minors. You know what I'm
How do you usually find out then if they don't typically tell you?
I mean, the ones that I know of have told me, but there's like the one today, the other one today didn't tell me,
Okay.
but was like, yeah, let's link up. Send me the address. Was like, I'll come to you. Send me some money. I was like, no, I'll come to you because you send money, they're not coming.
Right.
So then they got mad and it was like, well, I'm a and put my videos I sent them back to me, putting all this on, written, scribbled on the pictures and all this stuff. I mean, my family already knows somewhere, anyway, they don't know about. I mean, this is the first time I actually went to through it, meet somebody I knew was young. This is the first time. When I was like 26, I met this girl on it was on phone chat lines then, phone chat lines. I met a girl on there. She told me she was 18. I don't think I was 26. I think I was like 24.
Okay.
She told me she was 18. I met up with her, got a hotel room. When we did what we did, I took her back home. I didn't talk to her after that. I'm driving to go see one of my baby mamas that stays in Sanford.
Okay.
I got pulled over for my tags.
Hate that shit.
But they was like, sir, get out the car. So you're under arrest. I was like, for what? There's like, we'll tell you more at the precinct. They took me to me in jail, locked me up. Next day, I found out I was in charge for contributing to delinquency of a minor because of that situation. I didn't even know when I went to court. I didn't know how old the girl was until we went to court. They said she was. I did not know. She told me she was 18.
Right.
So that's how they dropped it down. And I got out of it. And her people didn't show up to court and none of that. I mean, maybe I should have checked ID, but I mean, I don't know.
Think about it in the context of, you have a 14-year-old son.
I know. That's the conversation I had with that's the conversation I had. I stopped at McDonald's. Because I was like, I haven't heard of her. I gotta call. I called, she wouldn't pick up. I was like, this is a setup. So I called, the trans girl I deal with stays in Effie. It's some way here. It ain't that far from me.
Okay.
So I was like, no, I'm gonna call her and tell her about the situation. She said, that's a setup. That's a setup. I said, you're right. So I called back, and then she picked up.
Okay.
And she talked, and I ain't hear no background noise. I was like, maybe they ain't a setup. So I called her back and said she picked up. She's like, man, you stupid. She said, you dumb. This is a setup. You stupid. She said, all right. He said, that's a setup.
And then what happened?
Then I saw them bikes. Were people, did they have those, were they on bikes with those?
Oh no, dude! There's actually just mad people who bike on this street. They've been going back and forth like.
That's why I seen them.
Every 10 minutes, people have been biking through. You would have seen that no matter what time you came.
I mean, that wasn't after her age in particular. I wasn't after her age in particular.
So why did?
That wasn't my intention.
Why did you say that they have a unicorn dick, as you put it? If that wasn't your intention.
Young, but I never had an intention for her age. I never had that intention.
Well, Ron, you tell them that you like that they have a unicorn because they're young and soft. Those are your words, Ron.
I didn't have the intentions of being nobody. Her age young, yes, but not her age young. I just thought I could get away with it. But and I should have known it was odd that she wouldn't send me no pictures. I should have known something. I should have known that was a sign. Like, I wasn't thinking with my brain. I was thinking with mother's.
Thinking with the wrong head?
Yep.
Okay.
I had some intentions. But I don't know how stuff's going to go.
Of course not.
You know what I'm saying? I won't force myself on nobody.
Right. So based off the conversation you guys had, would it have been consensual today? If
I don't know. Like, I don't know.
you don't know if you would have let her consent?
I would, like, if she would have, like, the way she acted, like, she started acting all scared and fearful, I would have backed off. But, yeah, I mean, ain't no.
Well, it does look like.
I even told. My girl's her name is Cameron.
Okay.
She's 35. I told her, I said it was nice knowing you if you don't see me again.
As you say, thinking about how I want the unicorn.
I mean, don't go through all that.
I'm not gonna go. I don't want to go in. Okay, I won't go into detail. But for me to not go into detail, I need you to be more truthful.
I am being truthful.
So do you think that things would have gone maybe through oral sex?
I wouldn't force myself on her. No.
Well, that's my next question.
In no way. I wouldn't have forced myself on her in no way.
Would you have had a consensual oral sex here today, based off of what I'm saying here?
Honestly, I probably would have.
Okay. I respect that honesty. So I guess after today happened, you get here, you do what you're gonna do. Where do you think this would have gone farther on with this girl?
It wouldn't have. It wouldn't have.
Okay, so you were just gonna kind of have a one and done situation?
More than likely, because I mean, like I said, I've been paranoid. I mean, I should know better, man. I don't know what the heck I was thinking.
Well, that's why we're talking. I'm trying to get inside your mind and see what you were thinking to see if this would happen again or not. Because it does look like as well.
I kind of thought that when the other girl sent that message earlier today talking about trying to extort me for sending a picture to an underage girl, and in this situation, I was like, somebody must be following my tracks on, because I mean, I ain't lie, I sent a lot of spicy videos out on Grindr. A lot of them.
Right.
A lot of them.
Yeah.
So I was like, man, maybe like the police is on there making up fake profiles and tracking me.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I was thinking about. I didn't see no cops behind me. I didn't see nothing around me. I guess that's why, man, y'all was hidden. Like, what the hell y'all come from? There's one car out there.
You've been doing this for quite a little while.
Yeah, it's crazy.
My next kind of concern, Ron, too, is you did kind of allude to asking if you would allow this person to record it. You know what that would have been, Ron?
Yeah.
What would it have been? Would have been child. Okay. Is that kind of maybe what went down with the last girl you were with, or how did that transpire where they knew something happened?
It wasn't no recording and none of that. It was.
So how do you think they found out about that situation?
Huh?
How do you think they found out about that situation?
I guess she ended up telling the mom or whatever about meeting me and getting with me. I guess she told me. But like I said, she told me she was 18. I didn't know she was 15. I thought she was 18. I did not know. I was kind of pushed because I did say, I was like, I kept saying this is a setup. I said she sounds like police. And she's like, I ain't the police. That's like I was being like I was disrespecting her by saying she's the police. Like, I said, this feels like the police. And she's like, no, she kept trying to persuade me, no. So in that way, yeah, I was like coerced kind of.
Well, what did she say that made you feel like you were pushed into it?
For one, when I said, I feel like this is a setup. I'm like, this is you police or something. She was like, she kind of got, kind of snappy with it.
Right.
Then, when I was like, why didn't you answer the phone? When I tried to call.
Right.
And this time I called back, she answered the phone. So.
Ron, my biggest concern is how do I know that this wasn't going to happen again in the future?
I don't want to just blame it on the drugs. But I've been up for 3 days. I ain't slept in 3 days, ain't ate in 3 days. I just been partying.
Did you bring any of the drugs with you here today?
No.
Because it did look like you were talking about stopping to get some meth before coming in.
Yeah, I did. I didn't bring this. I didn't get it.
You didn't get it? You thought it was a setup, and you knew it was wrong, but you still came.
I know it.
I know you know now. I know you know now. If you didn't figure it out by now, you'd have a different problem.
They tell me they don't even entertain it. That's crazy, man.
It is pretty crazy.
Y'all just came like a mob out of the damn woodworks. I'm like, what the hell? I didn't know how it was gonna go. I didn't. Like, I didn't know. Like, that's how I fall for it.
I don't know. You tell me, Ron. How did you fall for
But
this?
I'm wrong, but I still was kind of coerced. Because I kept saying, no. I was like, nah. Because if she was denied, like, yeah, it is, it's a setup.
Right.
On the police, I would have left it alone.
Well, based on the chats you guys had, the second that they told you they're 13, you asked for a dick pic. That doesn't seem like coercion to me. You're probably going to block me
I
on
thought
13.
I could get away with it.
Well, I'm just asking you how you felt coerced.
But I felt coerced when I started having doubts and feelings that it was a setup. And Cameron told me. She said, yeah, that's a setup. That's a setup. You a dummy. You a dummy. I said, if you don't see me again, you know what happened. How long is this interview gonna be, man?
Well, Ron, at this point, I've really covered over the whole conversation you guys have had, and I feel like probably there's a good chance you're going to do it again based off the conversation that we've had here today. So, I feel like there's a good chance that you'll probably act on these
I'm not going to act on no
inhibitions
young.
today.
No, I'm not going to act on no young chick.
Okay.
Because it, like I said, that was the first time I ever went through it. Meeting somebody that I knew was young, it's the first time I went through it.
Besides the time when you were with the other minor?
But I didn't know.
Okay.
I didn't know.
How do you?
I didn't know
okay.
she was. I thought she told me she was 18.
Ron, I guess all that's really left for me to do is let you know that this is probably going to be online. We do a web series about men who come to have sex with what they think is a minor, and the police are on their way at this point. So if there's anything you have to say for yourself beyond what we've already talked about, now would be the time to do so. At that point, that's probably what's going to happen.
I told you I was probably gonna be gone. Man, what?
So Ron, I would say the best thing you could do is be as honest with the police as
It ain't gonna
you
do me
will
no
if you
good,
need
man.
it.
I was honest with you. Like, it ain't gonna do me no good. Like,
well,
I was
if not for
honest.
yourself.
I told them what happened. I told them I knew it was a setup. I just didn't. Like I said, I felt kind of coerced because I told her. I was like, this is a setup. She kind of convinced me that it's not.
Okay.
I mean, I guess that's not an excuse, but
I mean, how do you think your 14-year-old son's
I
gonna?
know. Like my
feel when
kids are
he
gonna be
sees it?
devastated about this whole situation. How's that going? I mean, that's gonna look terrible on me.
Why weren't we thinking about that on the way here, man?
I was thinking about that. I was. I just didn't think I was gonna get caught up in it.
Gotcha. Well,
Like how
you did,
I,
man.
Like I'm trying to figure out how. Like this had to be a setup. Like the whole situation for all y'all be waiting here. Like when I got here, like how did all that? Like it's like the whole thing was like y'all was.
We're just really fast.
This is some bullshit, man.
Some would say coming to have sex with a child is some bullshit. I think the best thing you can do for yourself is once the police are here.
Police or something?
Huh?
Y'all supposed to be the police or something?
No, we're not police. I told you that the
So
second I walked out.
how y'all holding me here? How like what's the situation?
Who's holding you here?
Did y'all call the police and let them know?
Yeah,
this whole thing was
they're on the
going
way
down?
right now.
So
They're on
y'all
the way right
waiting
now.
for me to get here. If I wouldn't have came, what would have happened?
You'd probably still be a free man, but you did come, so.
I don't care about what y'all look like.
Okay.
I know I'm fucked up.
Yeah, but you did some
I
fucked
know
up.
I'm fucked up.
You did do some fucked up shit.
I ain't gonna let it calm down. I'm gonna get locked up for years for this bullshit.
Probably.
I'm gonna get locked up for years for this bullshit. I know I was fucking gone. That's why I told Karen when I was coming here, yeah, you might not see me again. And that's what the fuck is happening. My life's fucked up. It's all fucked up.
You can be mad, you can blame her, you can blame whoever you want, but it's a situation where you put yourself in their shoes.
I know I did.
Okay.
I know I did shit to myself. How the fuck am I supposed to relax? How the fuck? If you was in my shoes, would you relax?
My face ain't gonna make it better, bro.
If you was in my shoes, would you relax?
Relax.
If you were in my shoes, would you relax?
I'm telling you, relax. You have a long day.
When you know your life's gonna be fucked up. Man, it's already fucked up. Like that motherfucker's gonna fucking kill me down, man.
Man, no one's trying to hurt anyone or kill anyone.
Kill me.
Do anything crazy.
Kill me. Yeah, it is. Yes, it is. I want a lawyer. I talk to a lawyer. Fucking bullshit. Shut up, motherfucking bullshit. They have to do me like that.
All right.
Have a seat, man.
I'm on probation. Life's already up. I ain't seen my kids. Don't spend time with my kids. Homeless. Living on the streets out of my car. I didn't know it would get this bad though. Calm down. Why you looking like you want to whoop my ass? No, sir. Nobody wants to whoop you. You got that look on your face? You had that look on your face since I walked in here. Like you a fucking enforcer or some shit.
That's exactly what I'm here to do. It's to force it.
You some kind of Navy SEAL or some shit? Why should I wait here for the police? Why? Why?
It would be a lot better for you. I mean, do you want this to follow you home, man? If you want this to go the best way you can for you, it would be to be honest with the police once they get here.
Get the fuck out of Dodge.
And then it follows you what? Your kids, your baby mama.
They gonna find out any goddamn
They don't
way.
have to.
If I'm locked the fuck up, how they not gonna find out?
They don't have to.
If I'm locked up, how they not gonna know? They're my fucking kids. They gonna be wondering where the fuck their daddy at. My parents be wondering where the fuck I'm at. Everybody be wondering where the fuck I'm at. So they have to find out. What you mean they ain't gotta find out?
Are you gonna call and tell them?
I'm not gonna call them and tell them, but they gonna know I'm gone.
Just looking at it from a glass half full perspective, man.
Up. I ain't gonna have no job when I get out of here. I ain't gonna have no life when I ain't gonna have nothing to go back home to.
Okay.
Ain't gonna have shit. What you mean that half glass, half full? It's all fucking empty.
I mean, you can get therapy. There are programs, things you can do to better your life.
Not in jail. Who the fuck wants to be locked up? I just got out of fucking jail. That shit, that's 36 days for like a year. Don't want to be locked up in no fucking jail. Bunch of bullshit, man. I don't care how y'all looking at me. I ain't calm down. What are you, a preacher? It's already what? How much worse can it get? I can't afford no fucking lawyer. That means the corporals ain't gonna do shit for me. They don't do shit for you. They work with they work with the system. They ain't worried about getting nobody off and that or listening to the situations. But all they can do is take my past. They gonna probably take all the shit they got, probably one line stacked up, and take all that shit and use it against me. And nothing even like we didn't even do that. It didn't happen. It could have happened, but it didn't. Damn, I can't believe I'm going back to f***ing jail. Let's go to f***ing jail, man.
Damn.
I should have got high as fuck before I go to jail, man. I ain't high enough. I ain't f***ing high enough to go to jail, man. Told me it was a f***ing setup. I knew it was a f***ing setup, man. Go f*** off for this shit. All y'all come out of the f***ing woodworks. That shit is crazy. This shit must have been planned. Like, ain't no way y'all had to be watching her. Y'all had to be watching her situations. Y'all got somebody else the same way? I must not be the first.
Been doing this for years, man.
Man, damn, what the fuck I'm gonna tell my goddamn kids, man? What the fuck I'm gonna tell my kids, man? What the fuck I'm gonna tell my kids? They're already losing respect for me because I don't see them like this. So they really gonna lose respect for me. All my kids, even my oldest son, who looked up to me. I mean, he knows I got a problem, but he still looked up to me. And now he gonna look down. Everybody gonna look down. Everybody gonna look down on me.
The best thing you can do, man, is take it on the chin, accept responsibility. Well, listen to me, man. I would respect my dad way more if he was honest about the dumb shit he did.
Alright, I can be honest to my kids about it, but it ain't gonna change my life none. I'm still gonna be locked up for years. I'm still gonna be in a fucked up situation.
But it doesn't have to stay fucked up. That's what I'm telling you, man.
It's been fucked up for a while. It's already been fucked up for a while. And it's gonna get worse. I can't be in no jail again, man. I'm going crazy, man. I can't be in nobody's prison, man. I can't be in nobody's jail again, man. That much should have known when she's like, oh, she's like, I'm talking to my mom. I'm running somewhere with my mom. I should have known she was talking to her mom about the whole damn thing. The police ain't gonna help me, man. I just want to tell you, you don't talk to your lawyer. You don't tell the police nothing. Cause they gonna use everything you say against you.
So then ask to call a lawyer. I'm just trying to tell you how you can help yourself because I've seen men in a similar situation as you help themselves later on. And I'm just trying to give you that advice so you can, for your kids, for your children's sake, because they don't deserve to not have a dad because of what you did.
They are going to. They're going to fry me for this shit, man. They're going to fry me for this shit. It didn't even happen, but they're going to fry me. Like I said, they're going to probably go through all my emails and shit and find a bunch of shit. Even though I didn't do shit, the stuff I sent, just a bunch of shit. And use that shit against me. Like I said, they probably been watching me. Just because of my tone and in the messages. Because my tone in the messages and stuff I was saying. They gonna take me to jail just for that. You know, nothing happened. Can I have my beaver at least? I'm going to jail anyway. Might as well let me have that.
If you're gonna sit and drink it casually, I think we can hand you your beer if you like it.
Yeah, I would like it.
All right.
I guess I let my life just spiral out of control, man.
I
It
understand.
wasn't
Man.
always like, my shit wasn't always like this. And I always had a wild side,
Mm.
but always, like, my life was somewhat together.
Right.
And my other son respected me because I was a good dad to him.
Mm.
His mama died when he was 5.
Okay. Sorry for that.
So, I did my best to raise him, me and his grandma. He lived with his grandma, but I was there to try to support. He was bad. He was a ball. He was basketball.
Okay.
So I signed him up for AAU, took him to AAU trips. Made sure he had everything he needed. Make sure he's doing good in school and his grades. But when me and my younger two, their mama broke up, stuff changed with them. Because like I said, when you break up, you ain't in the home every day no more. Your relationship starts to change a little bit.
Right.
With your kids. Then I got it back when they moved in with me. They looked up to me. That I was the one doing everything for them. But like since 2020, when the drugs started taking control of my life, and I started just getting spiraling more and more out of control. Damn, man, I told the dude in jail. He's like, what you gonna do to get out, Ron? He said, you want to do right this time. You're gonna get your life together, right? You're gonna get your life together.
It's never too late to get your life together, man.
I mean, that was the time too. That was the time to get my life together. Now it's fucked up. I really wanted to try to go through you, but I didn't know if I could or not. So my girl's been there for me through a lot of stuff. She knows about my drug problem. She knows about my addiction to transsexual women. She knows about all that, and she stuck with me through all this shit.
Sounds like a good woman.
I think she. This is actually their house.
What?
Their house.
No.
Oh, man. That's crazy. This is a setup. This is this fucking setup.
Yeah, it is. How you doing, officers?
So there's a story to tell.
Yes.
Okay.
So this is Ron. Ron came here to have sex with what he thought was a 18-year-old girl. We run a decoy organization that does this all over the country.
What's the name of that organization?
Omma, O-M-M-A. So we set up decoy profiles all across America, and he came across what he thought was a 18-year-old girl named Chloe, where they met on Grindr, and after exchanging their phone numbers, yes, Grindr, and then after they exchanged phone numbers, Ron began sending nudes, and once the girl told him that he was 13, Ron began asking for more pictures, sent more of himself, asked about if she drinks, if she would do drugs, inquired about having oral sex with her and giving and receiving, and that's really the gist of what was going down here today. Is they had planned to have oral sex after potentially drinking and doing some, and then going from there.
Is all that true?
Somewhat.
And what's your version?
I was having a second thought. When I got here, I stopped at McDonald's. I'll talk to a friend of mine. I told her about the situation. She said, that's a setup. I was like, all right, I'm gonna call. So I called. She didn't pick up. I said, this does seem like a setup. So she calls back. I hear her voice. I was like, okay, all right, maybe it's not a setup. But during our conversation, I was like, you're not the police or nothing, trying to, set me up. And she kind of got, defensive, like, nah, I ain't the police, why you call me fucking police type thing. I felt like I was kind of coerced. I mean, I'm like.
Did you know she was on?
Yeah.
So you did you knowing that she was on? Did you come here with your intent to have sex with her?
I didn't know what was going to happen. Like I said, if she would have, acted fearful, uncomfortable, I would have backed off. I wouldn't have forced myself on her.
How did you get here? How did you get here?
My car.
One of those cars up there is yours?
Yeah. Like I said, I stopped a couple times and I knew this was a setup. I called my friend, she said it's a setup. He said, you don't go to jail, you're gonna get locked up. This is a setup. And I knew it was a setup, but I don't know what made me still come. Now the messages and stuff I sent, that was wrong. Like the pictures, the videos, the stuff I talked about.
This is a Google Drive with
I was
everything
wrong. I was
labeled,
definitely
so you can
wrong
look
in
at the
that.
text messages and whatnot.
But I knew this was a setup, and it's like she kind of pushed me to believe that was not a setup. But I knew this was a setup. So what they call that?
Entrapment?
Yeah, I feel like I was entrapped. I really do.
That would be if I did it.
Yeah, I'm a citizen, so I can't entrap anyone.
That's what that's what it was like.
Hmm.
How long have you been going back and forth with this girl?
Since last night.
So this all started last night, and that short period of time you were able to make the decision to come here and try to hook up with her.
Yeah.
I need you to hang out here for a minute. All right?
I don't think it's fair that when I was like, you're the cops, you're the police. When I started second guessing, I don't think it was right that. Cause I mean they had to be in the ear, like telling them what to tell me to get me to come, rather than just being like, yes, this is the police, this is the setup. When I started having second doubts, I stopped at the McDonald's and called. And I started having doubts. I started feeling like this was a setup. When I started coming on to it, even though that's my fault, because I should know better. I know right from wrong. I know right from wrong.
Yeah.
But if I wasn't pushed, and if I wouldn't have came. I wouldn't have kept coming. Because I was about to turn around and go back.
Yeah, but you still came. So I don't know what else to tell you. You could have turned back around. I know you said you didn't.
I did twice. I thought about my kids, about how old they was, and how old she was. I thought about all that shit.
How old are your kids?
I got a 10-year-old girl, a 14-year-old boy, a 20-year-old girl, and a 21-year-old boy.
Stand up for me, sir. Stand up for me, sir.
I know I was going to jail. I know I was going to jail. It's like a setup, man.
It is kind of like a setup.
It's like y'all, the police can entrap, other people can entrap.
Well, I did tell you the second I came out, I'm not a police officer, so.
But it's still a setup, man. What y'all gonna charge me with? That's what I'm gonna do. What y'all charge me with? I wanna know. Y'all putting y'all arresting me.
Look,
I wanna know.
You're not under arrest right now.
Just sit down.
Yeah.
I'm putting handcuffs on me.
We can always take them off. Like I said, you're not under arrest.
As I was saying, it's just investigative detention, just for us to figure out everything that's going on. There's no reason. 123. No reason to be getting fired up over it. We're gonna work this all out. Figure out what we gotta do. We can't tell you what we're gonna charge you with right now because we ain't charging you with anything yet. We are merely investigating at this point.
My sales was a setup, and I know.
They're not required to tell you that it's a setup.
Probably wouldn't have came if we told you it was a setup.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. It is something for you to discern, not for them to tell you.
When I figured it out, it's still like they were still trying to lead me to come anyway. Cause I mean, I'm pretty sure they was in their ear telling them what to say.
I mean, you still came, so we're back.
But that's still entrapment, man. If you're coaching somebody
But
on what to say,
once again, they are not law enforcement. They
but
do not
it's still the same thing.
I'm a citizen. Citizens, I literally cannot entrap you. I could have asked you to take your dick out here and it still wouldn't have been entrapment. Because I'm not a cop. I'm, like you, a regular person.
That's just the semantics of it, man. It's the same situation.
I mean, you could have done the same thing I did here today too, right?
I wouldn't do nobody like that.
Okay.
I wouldn't try to coerce somebody into
Well, what if it
making
wasn't
a
that?
mistake.
What if it wasn't that? What if a real girl was here?
I'm in jail for this bullshit, man. God damn, man. Fuck, man. It was set up perfect. It was set up perfect. Because this isn't a busy looking area. The way you think people would see. Somebody would saw me come in the house. Somebody would saw my car out. Or somebody, it's not in a busy area. But y'all was all hidden in the fucking rooms Hitting around here waiting.
You don't want to be seen with a minor in public. That's the problem.
So you did a solid risk assessment then. That's pretty smart.
Just means we're good.
Bullshit, man. Y'all flooding from around here?
Nope. From Michigan.
Texas.
What y'all doing? Online investigating people's...
I told you I do this all over the country, man. Told you immediately, I'm not a cop. I just want to talk to you. Is that not what I said?
I know y'all told her to answer that phone, too.
Smart guy.
I know y'all told her to answer that phone. Because you knew I wasn't coming to answer that phone. See, like I said, all of this, it's all set up, man. It's just all set up. It's all coerced.
Is there really video in there? I think that's the...
I think there was video. Is this a microphone we all?
It's just a piece. There's nothing attached to it.
It ain't funny. It really ain't. It ain't really. Shit. If I was Diddy, I can get a good lawyer. I'd get off of this shit. But since I can't, I'm a fraud for this bullshit. That's how the system is. You got money, get out for this shit. You got money, you can pay your way out of the situations. You can pay your way, you can get bond and pay your way out of fucking jail and shit. When you broke and you black, you can't! You're stuck! Your life's fucked up!
I understand, but this is what this is. So we're gonna go back to my car.
Oh, man.
Hey, you're alright.
Holy fuck, dude. What a crazy catch. Oh my god, what the fuck?
Found picture of white and can afford to be a fucking lawyer. I get off
Wow.
Holy shit, dude.
That was low-key scary.
Oh shit. Oh fuck, he's resisting. Oh. What an idiot. Oh my god, why would he do that? Let's give him a little bit of space here. What a fucking idiot. So I gotta finish this out on my phone because my PC and mic both broke during the production of this filming. So please support my locals. It directly helps fund catching these bad guys. However, thankfully due to the investigation we did on our end, the police out in North Carolina were able to actually arrest and charge Ronald Rankin, and he is currently sitting in a jail cell as we speak. And this is Josh, a dangerous 36-year-old creep, and you're watching him enter a home to have a good time with what he thinks is a young boy alone. But this is actually not Josh's first time or his first kiss.
Josh, go ahead and lean forward for me. Sure, no, stay down. Hello.
A convicted offender busted by a West Michigan YouTuber who sets up online stings.
But this alleged predator could have already been locked up nearly 2 years ago.
Target 8 investigator Susan Samples discovered in these cases, even registered sex offenders may go free and continue to prey on children.
First, to get you up to speed, that's Joshua Gerald Young on the left, a 36-year-old registered sex offender from Grand Rapids.
How are you?
Who would later admit he had traveled to this Wayland area home a couple weeks ago to meet up with what he thought was a 5-year-old boy.
2 years ago in Grand Rapids, Michigan, my team caught Josh Young trying to meet what he thought was a 14-year-old girl in a motel room, and then had this to say when we caught him.
Are you happy that it's us two and not an actual 14-year-old?
Yes,
Why?
because it could have turned out a lot worse than what, you know what I mean?
But unfortunately, despite being a registered offender and Josh admitting he was there to violate a he was released, as Kent County prosecutor Chris Becker doesn't accept any cases whatsoever from quote-unquote vigilantes, even self-admitted PDF files, leaving it to me and my team to bust him again. And for the cherry on top, we set the TV to play Josh's own episode to catch a creep as we walked out.
What is going on, y'all? We don't have too much time because in about literally 1 minute, a very special individual that you guys actually already know is gonna be here to be caught up once again. Mr. Joshua Young, who we caught 2 years ago in a motel in Kentwood, is now coming to meet what he believes to be a 15-year-old Michael.
Yes.
Once again, they're gonna be cuddling for a good time, and I'm not, you know what? He's texted. The intro, y'all. We gotta catch this guy.
We set up a Decoy profile on a gay social website where my good friend Schlepp posed as a young-looking boy who was simply bored and alone at home when we received a flattering image. Hi. Hey, what's up? Not much. You? How old are you? Not much. Well, to be honest, I'm actually and we'll be in December. The site just doesn't let me put that. I see. Yeah. Pics. We then sent a few selfies to Josh and received this gem back. Do your parents know that you're into older guys? Yeah, my mom doesn't care. What about your father? I don't really know him very well because he left when I was really young. And Josh replied by sending a picture of some kids of his own, if you get what I mean. Oh wow, that's big. What got you interested in older guys? Nothing in particular, I just don't really care about age, to be honest. What would you do if someone was there with you? It'd depend on who was here with me, I guess. Okay. What about you? Chilling, maybe you cuddle up next to me. Ooh, I like cuddling. What else? Making out, maybe naked. I'd like that. What would your mom say if she's seen us naked? I don't really know, to be honest. How would your mom feel if you introduced me to her after we met? How would she feel about me? I mean, I could introduce you to her if you wanted to meet her, I guess, but I don't know how she'll feel about it. You do realize I'm 36? Yeah. A few days of small talk had passed, and then Josh had began getting active. If we hang out, what's the first thing you would want to do once we get in the house? Nothing in particular. I'm cool to just hang out. Did you have anything in mind? You cuddle with me, either naked or shirtless. Us making out and going out from there. We could go to my room and cuddle and stuff. You big spoon or little spoon? I'll be your little spoon. If we were cuddling and you felt something poke your back door, what would you do? Probably cuddle you more, to be honest, lol. Would you put it in and keep cuddling me? Would you want me to? You'd be my first time. Sure. When I get inside, feel free to get naked and sit on my lap. Josh had officially set a time to come over, and we got into position.
It's the house. Not special. How you doing?
Alright.
Sit with me?
Sure.
So, how you?
How are you?
I don't know if I want to kiss just yet, but yeah. Sorry. It's nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you too.
You told me that was were you talking to a girl?
Yeah.
No, Josh. How old did she tell you she was?
Wait a second.
That's the second time I've done this.
That looks a lot like you, doesn't it, Josh?
Yeah, sorry.
Sorry for what?
I didn't realize this was another fucking setup.
Do you know who I am?
Yeah.
You remember the conversation we had 2
Yeah.
years ago? So what's going on here tonight, Josh?
I got fucking set up again.
You got set up again?
Yeah.
Oh man, we need dumber cops out here, right?
Huh?
We need dumber cops, huh?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Now that we had finally caught Josh again, it was crucial to take the proper steps when talking to him, to build the best possible case we could to ensure that this doesn't ever happen again, as Josh would soon reveal to us all the nasty things he's been up to since I saw him last 2 years ago. But we first had to start by convincing him that we're on his side, and that he should call his mom to tell her what he had done so that the cops don't come.
I mean, who's this?
Friend I met on Snapchat.
Friend you met on Snapchat. Ah, okay. How old did his friend tell you that he was? Okay. Where'd you meet this friend?
A couple weeks ago.
A couple weeks ago? Okay. What have you and this friend been talking about?
Just talking, you wanted me up.
Okay. So, just meeting up. What was going to happen at the meetup?
Just have some fun.
Just have some fun. How old are you, Josh?
36.
So what was the conversation you had with him, man?
Just
having fun?
Yeah.
And how many other children have you had fun with in the last 2 years?
None.
None? Okay. Gotcha. So I'm asking some questions for you. How long have you been on these apps? Because, you know, I've run into you quite a few times.
How many times?
Take a guess.
I don't know.
You don't know? Okay, it's a lot. I'm sure you know how often you're on the apps. I'm not going to tell you what I know or how often we've come across you, but I know you've been a busy boy the last few years. So with this guy, I mean, what was going through your mind when you come to meet with this child? Because this is now the second time you've come to meet a kid. I mean, actually, both times you came to get and cuddle.
I had a weird feeling this was going to be a setup and told me it wasn't not going to be.
Yeah, I did tell you it was not going to be, and I did lie. Right?
Yeah, you did lie.
Yep. I mean, what do you have to say for yourself?
That I fucked up again?
Fucked up again? I mean, how are we going to stop fucking up? Because the more decoy accounts I make, the more you text.
I don't know.
You don't know? What has to happen?
Hopefully after this one, this is the last time.
Hopefully this is the last time.
Yes.
I mean, how can we really know this will be the last time? Because, you know, Josh, the last time we talked, you told me you were very grateful that it was me and not a real kid, because things would have gotten a lot worse. And it looks like they have in the last 2 years, because here you are again.
Right.
So what have you been up to since the last time we met?
Job searching.
Job searching? And in that search, where did that lead you to finding a child once again?
It didn't. I was just browsing around.
Just browsing around. Do you typically browse around looking and texting children? Looking for and texting children?
Not really.
Not really. It just happens to be the couple times you do, we happen to be the ones that pick you up?
Yeah.
Damn. Real bad lucky guy. You don't gamble, do you?
No.
It's good.
I do, but I'm not
Huh?
a gambler.
You do, but you're not a gambler?
No, I don't. I'm
Ah.
not addicted to it.
You're not addicted to it? You just dabble in it here and there? Okay. I mean, Josh, would you say you're a pedophile at this point? Yeah? Okay. Well, I want to say and thank you for admitting that and recognizing that you have a problem. Do you think that you can't hold yourself accountable to stop yourself from meeting children? Because look, man, it seems to me like you're a pretty lonely and bored guy. I don't think you have necessary malicious intent, but now this is twice now I've come across what looks to be you coming to a child. And in the first time we met, you admitted to me that you would have had sex with a 15-year-old girl that night. Is that correct?
Correct.
And had I not been here tonight, you would have showered and cuddled and gotten naked with this 15-year-old boy. Is that correct?
Correct.
So I want to thank you for admitting that and telling me that. So what can we do to where this doesn't happen again? Because I have little brothers and sisters growing up in the same town. And so when I know there are guys like you on these apps who get bored and lonely and might mess with a child just because they feel like it.
I don't really need help.
You know you need help?
Well, I just don't want to go to jail.
Well, you know I'm not interested in that. Did you go to jail last time?
No.
Nope, because we believe in reform. So what steps do you think need to be taken to make you better?
Stay away from the social apps.
Stay away from the social apps? Okay. I think a great starting point would be is knowing another person is holding you accountable. Now, if you remember last time, I gave you an opportunity. I'm going to give you a bigger one, but I need you to be even more forthright. I'm going to give you the opportunity again to call your mom and explain her the situation that you got yourself caught up into tonight, and let her know that you do this frequently, and let her know that you want help and that you can't help yourself and she needs to help you. Is that something you can do?
Yeah.
Because I think that will be a good basis for moving forward, so I know that you won't do this again. I know this is hard, but I mean, you kind of know you put yourself in this situation, Josh, right?
Yeah. I have to call my sister because my mom's phone's not working.
Okay. As long as it's an adult who can keep you accountable, I won't chime in, but if you could put it on speaker so I understand the situation that you're portraying, that would be great.
Yeah, she answers.
If she answers, of course.
Yes?
Hey, Paige, is Mom there?
No, why?
You know that friend that supposedly came and picked me up?
Did he leave you?
No, he set me up again.
Where are you at?
We're in Wayland.
What's it? It's Josh. What does he want? What's wrong?
Josh, I need you to be honest with her. Okay?
Josh?
That friend of mine set me up with.
What do you mean?
What do you think?
Where are you at?
Waylon.
What the fuck?
I'll tell you what you're doing in Wayland, Josh, or do I have to?
Is he not coming to bring me back?
I got out here and it was a complete setup, if you know what I mean. Like last time.
Oh my god. How? So he's not bringing you back then, right?
You didn't understand me. It was set up like the last time.
I think, to elaborate a little bit here, ma'am, we're just working here with Josh. I'm working in tandem with Berry County PD and in my own private operation. Josh came here to meet. We will find him a ride home, but the situation Josh told you guys is not the reality. Josh came here to meet and to have sex with what he thought is a 15-year-old boy.
Oh my god.
So we're having a conversation with him about that, and we just wanted to let one of his family members know, because this is actually the second time we have caught Josh doing this, and we want his family to know, because this is the second child he's come to try and meet. And so we'd like them to be aware so that he can be held accountable. Because now I don't know what he's been doing in the last 2 years since we last ran into him.
He's been living at Exodus place.
Okay.
That I know of. And
Do you know if he's brought any other children around in the last 2 years, or guys that look younger?
No.
Okay. Oh, I understand. Thank you, ma'am. So we're gonna finish up our conversation with Josh. He just wanted to let you know and give you guys an update on his situation and what he's doing and where he'll be.
He didn't know he was being set up. That's the only thing.
Oh, I know he didn't know he was being set up, but he knew it was a 15-year-old child.
He did?
Yes, he did.
Tell me. He said his name was Mike. His friend Mike was picking him up, and then that said that they were going back to his place.
Yeah, so Josh knew that this boy was 15, and that's why we're here. And so 2 years ago, when we caught him again, I don't know what he told you, but we caught him trying to have sex with a 15-year-old girl. We did not set him up to...
That was back in Grand Rapids.
Yes, that was back in Grand Rapids.
That was another setup.
Yeah, it was.
Because I know Josh wouldn't do it if he knew it was a 15-year-old.
No, ma'am. Josh has known both times the ages, and Josh has acknowledged the ages. It is a setup, but Joshua thought they were real children, and that's why we're calling you. Joshua didn't know. He thought he was coming to meet real children.
He didn't tell me that. He said he was just...
I know he didn't tell you that, ma'am. That's why I'm just letting you know, so Josh can be held accountable going forward, because I don't want to run into Josh a third time.
Okay.
So we're going to finish up our conversation, and you don't have to worry about our arrangement. We have his address, so we know where he'll need to go again. But we just wanted to make his family aware that he is still doing this.
Okay.
All right, thank you so much. Do you have any questions for me?
No. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right, bye.
Bye. Seems like you got a bright family. I mean, how did such a bright family end up fostering a situation that got you here? I don't know either, man. I'd love to know.
Yeah, same here. I don't know.
Man, I mean, okay. So what are you going to do going forward to make things better? What help are you going to get?
Seek out guidance from like someone who knows about this kind of stuff.
Who would that be? Like a therapist, ChatGPT? What do you think?
Like a therapist.
Therapist? Okay. What do you think you need therapy for? Because, to be honest, I'm gonna be honest, Josh, you seem a lot more frazzled and annoyed that this was a setup than it's a child you came here to raise.
Right.
Do you understand the damage that you would have caused here tonight if we weren't here?
Yeah.
Yeah. So why do it again? Because last time, how do I know you're not lying? Because last time we met, you said, I understand what I was going to do. Things would have been worse if I weren't here. It's glad you were here. Or I am glad you were here. And now, you're here again. How do I know you're not going to say the same thing you said then? And then, dude, I don't want to see you again in another 2 years.
Right.
So what are you going to do on forward if you meet someone on an app and they tell you they're 15?
Immediately block them.
Immediately block them. Okay, that's good. Why didn't you do it with him?
He seemed pretty cool.
He seemed pretty cool? Okay. Did he seem pretty cool when you guys only exchanged a few short words and about 3 texts he told you he was f***ing, you sent them a dick pic? You can't really get to know someone and know how cool they are when you just dropped your meat on them, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did. So what about, yeah, I'm f***ing seemed cool to you?
He seemed like he was cool to hang out with, even if we didn't get to the...
Even if you didn't get to the physical stuff?
Yeah.
Gotcha. I understand that. Makes sense. So he sent you some pictures, just a selfie, said he's a little younger than 18, and then the second he sends those pictures, that's when he sent this picture. Would that be right?
Yeah.
So he said, in December, I see.
He will be 16.
Yep, he will be 16 in December. You asked for pics. He sent selfies, and you sent your dick. So how do you read yeah and go, that's a cool guy, I'm gonna send him my even though he's a child? Because to me, I don't really get cool vibes from this. He told you he's a kid, he sent selfies, and then you dropped your meat on him. What was cool?
I mean, before I did it was...
No, you knew he was.
Yeah.
And then you sent it, correct?
After he sent the selfies.
Yes, after he sent the selfies.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering where in this he seemed cool, because he says, hey, I'm younger than 18, 15 will be 16 in December. Yeah, and then he sends selfies. What led you to think that this was someone so mature and cool you just had to come fuck him again?
I don't know, that's the whole thing.
Okay. Let's say this was a real situation and we weren't here tonight and this guy truly was and you went all the way with him and you went back home. Where would that relationship have gone after tonight? Where do you think?
I don't know.
You know?
Probably would have been a lot worse.
What does that mean? What does that entail?
I'd say him eventually calling the cops after I leave.
Okay. So you were gonna come and have sex with someone who's also and be cool with it because you thought he was gonna call the cops after you left? Ah, so as long as you got it in first, it didn't really matter what happened next. Is that right? Yeah, okay. Alright. How many other children do you think you've talked to in the last 2 years? Because I can tell you right now, you come across some of our Decoy accounts, so I want an honest answer. If you had to truly be honest and guess, what would you say that ballpark number is? I already know the answer. I wouldn't be asking you the questions if I didn't know the answer.
Probably 20.
Probably 20? Okay. And what
That's
is...
ballpark.
Ballpark. All right, I'm good. It's alright. Though that's not... What I want to preface before we get into this conversation is anything that happened with them is not illegal because I'm not a part of it. I don't know anything about it. But I just want to get a better understanding of your character. What were these conversations generally like with these other children?
Honestly, I don't even remember. It's been a while.
If you had to like guess how the average conversation went.
Probably a little more, probably half and half, like more and more.
Okay, so you just had like 10 who are maybe friends and 10 who maybe you got a little more with? Okay. And what do you mean getting with? Because I know you didn't meet up with anyone. Does that mean flirting? Maybe some pictures were sent? What does that mean?
Flirting.
Look, you can be honest with me. I just want to get a better understanding of the picture.
Just more flirting.
Just more like flirting in pictures, but not a meet up like this. Okay. Did you send pictures like you sent to this boy? If you had to guess?
Yeah.
Okay, you sent them some pictures too? Okay. Did any of them send any back? Or? If you don't remember, if one... Okay. Gotcha. Alrighty. What is that like when you encounter them? Do they... How do you typically encounter one and then go about it? Do you meet someone on an app and then they tell you they're actually a minor? What typically happens?
They don't actually tell me they're minor unless I actually ask them.
What would you say the farthest you've probably gone with any of these guys are?
Don't remember.
If you had to guess. Like, I don't remember everything I've done.
I'm probably planning to meet up, but not actually doing it.
Because look, I don't remember everything I've done with every girl, but I can remember things I do generally. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay, so you think you might have planned some meetups and they just fell through?
Yeah.
Okay. Why did they fall through?
Just them probably like blocking me or ignoring me.
Okay, gosh, just people get scared, flake out, nervous.
Yeah.
Could it be because they're children and you're 38? Kids just get nervous and flaky. I get it. That's why I don't meet up with kids. You never know who's real and who's not, right?
Right.
Cruel world out there. So if they maybe did keep responding and texting, what would have happened, do you think? Would you have just casually hung out with them in person? Just cordially? I'm not saying things would have gotten sexual, but
yeah,
if you were bored enough and lonely enough, hey, you live 10 minutes down the street, yeah, I'll come over. You think you probably would have done that? Okay. What if they wanted to get into, like, let's say it wasn't a real setup, okay? Or it wasn't a setup, and it was someone who was truly okay with everything that was going on, and things went the way you intended them to. Do you think any of those guys you might have meet up and done things with, or left it at where it's at now? And if you might have, it's all right. Like I said, I'm trying to understand your character.
I would have left it backwards.
Okay, so like tonight, you might have, but after the one time, you would have left? Okay. We're on Grindr, and we're on Sniffies, and we're on all these other apps that you use. And
actually, I'm not on Grindr anymore. The
oh, really?
family account.
Oh, what'd they ban you for?
I don't really.
Don't you hate that, though? Like, you use the app for so long, and they ban you, you can't use it no more?
Yeah.
Dude, I hate that shit. I have to reset my phone when they do it to me. Do you have to reset your phone too, or nah? You just live with it?
Just live with it.
Stronger man than me.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know what I'd do without Grindr, right?
Right.
So, for therapy, what do you have in mind? What do you think you're gonna tell your therapist the problem is?
I think I'll just straight out tell them that I have an issue with talking to children online.
Besides Ryan, how many other boys or girls are you talking to right now? Just texting. That are on.
How many?
Yeah. I'm not saying you did anything or meeting. I'm just asking how many others are currently being texted, if you had to guess.
I'd say like 5 or 6.
Okay, 5 or 6. What do those conversations look like?
They're just more general, want to hang out.
Just actual friends. Okay, so you're just trying to hang out with some more people?
Yeah.
More minors? I'm in a weird dilemma here where, you know, you're telling me that you're not going to do this, but I know you've been doing this for 2 years. So what do you think should happen to someone that, I'm not saying anything's happening here, but let's say you're someone 35 years old, came to have sex with your sister when she was. What would you like to see happen to them? What do you think should happen to someone like that?
That they would be locked up. Or at least get some help.
You would want them to either be locked up or get some help?
Yes.
Okay, gotcha. If that guy had actually showed up and your little sister, what do you think you'd want to happen to him then?
I know I'd be pissed, but I wouldn't want to beat the guy up over it since the cops will be called and
Gotcha. You wouldn't want to ruin his life?
any more than what.
Well, no, I'm saying if you had full control of the situation, what would you want to happen to him? Would you call the cops? Would you beat him up? I'm saying that if you found out that happened, what would you personally want to have happen to that guy?
Get help or get some justice.
Okay. So someone shows up to your little sister and you'd like to see them get help?
Yes.
Alright, man. That's very admirable. I guess that really kind of concludes my conversation. I'm not gonna lie, dude. I think that's kind of crazy that you would say that. And to be real with you, we did call the cops and we did let them know what's going on. And I don't think you're going home this time, though. So if you have anything to say for yourself, take a seat. If you have anything to say for yourself, now would be the time to do so. Because 2 years ago,
I'm sorry, and I really do not want to go to jail.
you had the opportunity to better yourself 2 years ago when you in that motel room, when you got lucky because the cops dropped the case.
Right.
Really?
Can you step outside?
Yeah. You're not getting that lucky this time, right?
This is where you do your thing.
Yeah.
As I stepped out to inform the police of what was going on, my decoy and good friend Schlepp stepped in to talk to Josh, and despite Josh knowing the police were en route, Schlepp still got him to admit to something crazy that would completely change this whole case.
Man, that was pretty bad. I mean, you walked in and you went immediately for a kiss, bro. Forced my head. And then you grabbed my inner thigh. Are you like more afraid that you're getting caught or like... Well, what about the kid here?
What about the kid?
Why are you like attracted to children?
Did
it start like, you know, how did it devolve into that?
I don't know.
Do you have an addiction to like pornography?
Yes.
Yeah.
But it's not.
It's not. Listen, I'm not gonna judge. I'm not gonna like anything. But like, have you ever looked at all at like pornography?
No.
You never have.
No.
But you've come here to meet multiple minors and you're actively texting kids. It doesn't add up. You know? You know what I'm trying to say?
Mm-hmm.
Let's be honest. I'm gonna ask you that question again. Like I want to have a real honest conversation. Like I'm not here to judge. I'm not here. I want to really get to the bottom of this. Have you looked at?
No, I have not.
Here's the thing, right? I don't know what the cops are gonna do, but if they do decide to like have an investigation, I mean, you know, they'll be looking through your phone. If you have it, you know,
right?
You get way more serious consequences by lying to people.
Right.
The truth is the most important thing you got right now. There's a statistic on it about predators and stuff like that, where like 95% of them are like addicted to some form of child pornography. Like it's literally a statistical fact. And I just, you know, this is the second time. Like, I know you'd be looking online at that. I mean, I'm not here to judge you or anything like that. I'm honestly right now trying to look out for you. Because like when the cops get in here and they start asking questions, you were telling them this same thing now, it's gonna wind up a whole nother problem of issues.
I have come across child.
You have?
Yeah.
Okay. And I mean, like, where do you find it, or like, where have you? Like,
It just flashes across on.
Browsing the internet.
Yeah.
You'll see like pornography.
Yeah.
And is it like on social media apps?
No.
No.
Just regular. Web.
Oh, just web pages.
Yeah.
Like, could you name like a site that you've come across some pornography on?
No, I can't. Just general searching and one popped up.
So you'll just be searching for it and then you'll see like pornography or?
No, like searching for something else and it shows up to a website for.
Okay. And when you see those websites, like, are you just scrolling through them?
Just curious.
You're just curious. And like, how frequently you come across them? Like, yeah, listen, let me like make it clear. I'm not, you know.
Not as often.
Not as often. Okay. So you don't.
But I do come across it.
You come across.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just curious because I want to know like what's some of the things that you've like seen.
Just older guys like jacking off.
With kids.
Yeah.
Okay. And what do you think like the lowest age you've like possibly seen on there?
10.
10 years old. Damn, that's pretty sad, huh? So you do look at photography, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Josh,
Yeah.
go ahead and lean forward for me. Sure. Nope. Stay down.
Hello. That's fine.
You're under arrest for soliciting, okay?
Now you can go ahead and stand up.
If I can get up.
Yep, we'll help you.
Oh shit.
Do you have anything sharp on you or dangerous at all?
Just keys, my daddy.
Can you turn away from me a second?
Yes.
I think so. I have
Spread your
double
feet
locked
for
in.
me. Spread your feet. Okay, stand by. Okay. Alright, turn away from me and spread your feet for me, please.
Josh, just out of curiosity, do you brush your teeth at all?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Good. Do you guys want to put them in your car real
Okay.
quick? Because I got to interview these guys.
Let's go ahead and step outside. Follow my partner.
I'll be right back.
You already know.
Alright, y'all, we're doing a quick phone outro because I don't feel like setting my shit up right now. But that was Josh. Thankfully, as of right now, September 22nd, 2025, Josh is still, for almost 2 months now at this point, sitting in his jail cell and will be prosecuted for the charges that he was arrested for. And hopefully they find out what goes on with the real victims and minors that Josh was actually talking to throughout this whole time. Thank you to Berry County PD. It's just a shame that due to Chris Becker letting this guy go, the Kentwood County DA, he was able to actually accrue 6 or 7 more real victims. I'm sure they'll find more on his phone and the devices as they investigate, but it just sucks to know that thanks to Chris Becker, other children were able to be victimized. Because I didn't do anything different investigatively now than I did 2 years ago. The only difference is the people in the PD that took the case was actually competent and willing to take it. Of course, I'm open to all good faith discussion with any prosecutor, Chris Becker included. But shout out Berry County for getting this handled, and we finally caught that creep.